Happy Crimson Tuesday! Yay! Deluxe Tux! Artistic Coolies, it's Evil Tentacle. Oh shoot! Oh no! That's not good. That's not what I want. Okay. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Wow. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. 802, not bad. Not bad. We have Chance of Dan. Chance of Dan. No promises, but Chance of Dan tonight. I got lots of fun stuff to show today, so I'm excited about that. Maximus, Happy Crimson Tuesday. Good to see you guys. I'm gonna just check on my messages to see if Dan said anything. Dan has not said anything. That's a good thing. Hopefully we'll get him in, but if we don't, we have plenty of stuff to do here. Um, let's see. Let's see. Getting started. Tonight is gonna be an art stream. Oh, Artistic Coolies show up on something already. Off to the races. Okay. Did I show this or... Oh man, did I not? I don't know if I showed this or not. Maybe I didn't. Okay, but I'm gonna if I've shown this already, let me know and I will do something else. I'll show something else. But let me turn off the chroma key. Chroma key filters. Okay, I'll turn off the chroma key and Artistic Coolies, I will show you this. Now we have for the past number of weeks been rating Robot Spacer, who has been streaming Murder Club. And I'm gonna just give Robot Spacer a shout out. Actually, you know, I can just do that here because I've got this here now. I've got two different chat things going right now. I've got the iPad is kind of working, but it likes to stop working at a moment's notice. So I've actually also got the Surface Pro 2 doing double duty, and my Logitech Bluetooth keyboard can actually link to 3 different devices, and it can link to both the iPad and the SP2. But for this time around, oh come on, oh is this 3? Oh no, this is 3. This is 3. Okay, shout out. We're gonna shout out Robot Spacer. Do I have to do the thing? Robot Spacer. Oh shoot, that's not a match. There's that a match? Adrian Power, Happy Crimson Tuesday. Good to see you. Are you getting your monthly box of rocks yet? I know that sounds like a joke. Come on, chat it. There we go. Okay, yeah. I know that sounded like a joke, but SciShow. I've been a follower of this SciShow YouTube channel for, you know, like probably years now. And they have this new subscription box that's literally a box of rocks every month. And it comes to your door and they do like a video of it. Like the latest one, I think it was Hank Green did a talk about these sapphires you can get in the States. And they'll send you like a few days after the video goes live, they send you this box of rocks, like a small box of rocks, which is I thought was so cool, and I was totally gonna subscribe, and I even tweeted that I was gonna subscribe, but then I deleted it really quickly after I realized the subscription was $42 a month, not $42 for the whole year, and I'm like, holy cow, that's really expensive. I mean, I'm sure it's a really good value and everything, but that was like 12 times more expensive than I was expecting, so I kind of decided against it. I still want to do it though. What are the membership dues to the Murder Club? Yeah, Deluxe Lux. Yeah, as I was saying, yeah. So Robot Spacer has been streaming Murder Club, which is this amazing Japanese mystery game. He's streaming it in EGA, which of course is very close to my heart, near and dear. And the designer of Murder Club is Rika Suzuki, who is this legendary Japanese female game designer who loves mysteries. And I'm like, I have to, like, so we've been rating him at just about every opportunity. And because Robot Spacer has been streaming Murder Club, I was all like inspired to dig out my DS and dig out I think, did I show this already? My Hotel Dusk. And I started playing it again, and I got to get back to it. My touch screen on the DS is a little bit finicky, and maybe it's just age. I tried to do the cleaning around the borders of that touch screen, but it's just really not detecting things very well. But it's still usable. But yeah, I've been starting to play Hotel Dusk again because I just so happened to have it from back in the day. So we just catch up a little bit. Yes, Fog it's green. Chappy Tuesday. Lost Luck, hello. Happy Crimson Tuesday to you as well. In theory, if everyone in the world subscribes to it, we could reverse continental drift of the rock box. It's even free shipping to Canada as well, even though it's based in the States. It's free shipping to Canada, but like $42 for like three like sapphires. They're sapphires, but of course they're not like gem quality sapphires. And they're like about a centimeter big sapphires. $42. I'm like, I can't. I can't. I still want to though. Like the records show that I still do want to do that, but I've decided, yeah, against it. Um, Speaking of things that cost money, yeah, I realized that I'm not going to be in town for the Halloween stream, and it's kind of sad because Halloween is landing on Tuesday, October the 31st. So we're not. I don't know if we're gonna have to do one earlier. We might have to do the week earlier, a spooky Tuesday, Crimson Tuesday, because I'll be in London for Adventure X. Unfortunately, let me turn this back on. I like to do like a bit of a dress up and stuff for Halloween stream. Hmm. Bugs being hats off to you. Okay, let's do a hats off. Let's do a hats off. The hats off. Okay, so just for like double fingers crossed, and as a potential buff to the possibility that Dan will come to stream tonight, is we'll get the Dan the Band hat. Be right back. Okay, let's get the Dan the Band hat going. Thank you for the redemption. Yes, Dan. This is Dan's lovely. Oh, come on, Nancy. Get. Here you go. Yeah, this is Dan's, of course, his little graphic designed insignia, DTB, Dan the Band. It also looks kind of like an Autobot because Dan, of course, is a big Transformers fan. I think it's a fan, and of course, it gets wonderfully keyed out, the underneath of the bill. But yes, hopefully Dan can join us today. Yes, exactly. I love seeing adventure games on handhelds, Artistic Ulysses. It's like one of my favorite absolute things. Geomancer? Geomancer. I don't even know what Geomancer is. Oh no, I don't know that reference. Yes, yeah, Lost Luck. I did a few years back. I dressed up as the girl from The Grudge, I think, or The Ring. I haven't even seen any of those movies, but I dressed up as her because it was really easy. And then one year, I think it was I was the head, just a head, floating head, because I have a green T-shirt. And another time, I dressed as Leia in Empire Strikes Back. Okay, needs character class. Gotcha. I got you, Adrian Bowers. All good. Okay, Geomancer from Final Fantasy 3 wore a blue hoodie. I don't have a I don't have a blue hoodie. BMD nerd, happy Crimson Tuesday, by the way. But yeah, did I show that before? Artistic Ulysses. If I showed that before, let me know. I've got something much less interesting to show after that fact. But a few things. Stickers are enabled, and I actually lowered the price on the stickers. I felt like 100 bits was a bit steep, so I knocked the price down to 25 bits per sticker. In case anyone wants to indulge, I will actually let's I'll do a preview of them all again because I just really like them, and I can do them for free, so I'm gonna do them for free. And then we'll get on to developer update. We'll get on to Rock Talk, which I've got a lot to say about Rock Talk today. Fortunately slash unfortunately. We may get down to doing a bit of pixel art before Dan comes on, we'll see. But no promises. No promises. Okay, thank you, Artistic Ulysses. Glad I haven't shown. Oh, no, mute. Okay. Let's do this. Make sure I'm not. Yeah, okay, good. I'm not showing my whole entire browser. Yeah, let's, yeah, because I have two. The mic is in the way and I'm just trying to look around things. It's really crowded in here and I should do better. Okay, let's go to the sticker dashboard. Yes, Rika Suzuki. I actually, there's a really great 30-minute interview with Rika Suzuki and talks about her entire career from beginning to present, kind of present time. That was really well done. I think it was the Game Preservation Society that did it or something. It was a really good interview. Okay, let's preview all the stickers again. Just because I like seeing them. Okay. Yes, Deledrius. Yeah, the rock box, $42 a month, and I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Maybe if the Crimson Diamond does gangbusters, I will be a rock boxer. That's the first one. I gotta make sure that these are... Yeah, there's the first one. That's good old Happy Nancy is the first one. Next one is... Grumpy Nancy, is she over there? She's here. Grumpy Nancy is another sticker that I've added. Game Jeff Jeff, happy Crimson Tuesday. Good to see you. Thank you so much for the resub. Yeah, I think I turned down the slapping sound, and I haven't not since put that back up because it was I watched back that part, and yes, it was really loud. I apologize for that. Nancy Sprite sticker. Let's slap these all in. Jordan Almond sticker. Nancy Surprise sticker. Nancy Whole Sprite sticker. Nancy Party sticker. The fish comes in the herring. Art Nouveau. This is an Alphonse Mucha Job Art Nouveau 2. Last one is the blue cup of the mascot of Adventure Game Studio. There we go. There we go. That's them all. Let's see what else. Next on the list, and I did mention I did lower the price to 25 bits per sticker because yeah, 100 is a lot. It's like 100 is like $1 or something. It's like $1 for a sticker. That's just my own personal though. Speaking of things that cost things. Another thing I wanted to cover real quick is I actually played some games on the weekend, which I need to do more of. It's something I should really look into beyond just doing them on stream. There was something called the $107 Game Dev Challenge now that it's all finished and everything, you can play the games now on Itch.io. And regulars on the stream, Carl Duperé Richer, and then also Matt Frith, who made Feria d'Arles, worked on Feria d'Arles, the art, and also the art on the Drifter, and Kinney Games, Will, who is making Signal and Echo Iris is Missing. They kind of formed this Voltron Dream Team jam group, and they made something called D-List Diva, and I played that over the weekend, and it was really, really good. It was really cute. Oh, speak of the devil, Carl. There you are, Carl. Carl is also working on Betrayed Alliance games. He's also a game dev himself. He has his own game called Amazing Fix on Steam, which I have played and enjoyed very much. So there's Carl's game. And this is Carl's info is here. I'm just gonna why don't we do, yeah, and Slat's here as well. Let's just get them all out. Let's get them all out. Yeah, I'm just, you guys were an amazing team, I think. You guys just, everything was awesome. The backgrounds were awesome. The animations were amazing. Story, puzzles, everything. Except, I have one problem with D-List Diva, and it's that it seems like somebody on the team, I don't know if it's more than one of you, but it looks like at least one of you does not like cats, and I think it was Carl. That's my only thing that I will kind of hold against D-List Diva. But yes, please do follow these modern text parser adventure game creators, among which is Slat Studio, who is in chat right now. Mousimus as well, so Slat Studio making Trade Alliance. Mousimus, who's remade Enclosure is kind of like in his own 3D engine, is working on Escape from Castle Matsumoto, which is an original game. Cosmic Void, who has made Tachyon Dreams, who's currently working on Twilight Oracle. Cosmic Void, I played Corruption Within on the weekend as well. And I played it from beginning to end, and I really, really liked it. So thank you also, Cosmic Void. Very, very good work. Also, Kinney Games is making Signal and Echo Iris is Missing. There's a demo on Steam. Phil Fortier has made 4 Snail Trek games, also available on Steam. These are all text parser adventure games, and I think they're all EGA, as a matter of fact. Although Cosmic Void does other stuff, but he's done his fair share of EGA as well. Oh, you like cats? Who doesn't like cats on the team? Was it Matt? Who doesn't like cats on that team, you guys? Huh. Okay, so Carl likes cats. Deluxe talks, I'm a bit catted out after working in an animal shelter back in 2012. Few cats is cool. 900 at once, yeah. I think most people would say 900 cats at a time is kind of a lot. So totally understandable. But we need to suss out who on the team between Carl, Matt, and Will don't like cats. Because I know it's just a preference or whatever, but... And nothing bad, there's a cat in the game, nothing bad happens to the cat, but the character in the game doesn't seem to like cats very much. So I figured it was coming from somewhere. Next on the list of things. This was cool. This is something I didn't realize. Oh, you know what? Let's go in order. Let's go in order. Yeah, okay, let me introduce myself, I guess. Uh, that should have come first. Happy Crimson Tuesday, I'm Julia Minamata. I am the game developer behind the Crimson Diamond, which is probably coming out next year. Probably March-ish. It is, yeah, text parser graphical adventure game. It looks and sounds like an old-timey game, but it's going to be easier to play. I promise. I've been playing the old stuff on stream as well, so I know what those do. And I'm trying not to do those things. Ron Jeremy didn't like, yeah, the Ron Jeremy looking character does not like cats in Dealus Diva. Yeah, but Dan, who might be coming to stream, I've been watching my messages like a hawk to see if Dan won't be able to come, but he said possibly probably he'll be coming. He's making the music for the game using a genuine Roland MT32, which if you have not seen before is a real treat to see. I don't know how he does it. He figured something out, and it's kind of amazing. Yeah, but that is that. I guess I should drop my own links somewhere. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna drop this particular link. I actually fixed my Crimson Diamond Gazette link stuff and email confirmation stuff. There is a direct link to a page where you can subscribe to the Crimson Gazette. It's a monthly thing. There's also a link there for the most recent. Oh, there isn't. I did a mistake. They both go to the same place. Never mind. But I figure I should start pushing my e-newsletter more because social media stuff is pretty fickle. But yeah, if you want just a compendium of everything in the past month that has happened, I'll have developer updates and like news and stuff, and everything will be like put in that one thing every month. If you want to take yourself away from social media, that's a good way to get all the Crimson Diamond news that happens every month. So I forget to introduce myself. It's just forgetfulness, the special Carl. That's what that is. Okay, yeah, Rosewater and Crimson Diamond joint release week. Yeah, Francisco and I joke that we have to make sure that we like release our games at the exact same time and the exact same hour. Meepy and Happy Crimson Tuesday, good to see you. I'm going to run the trailer for my game real quick, then we're going to get into business. There's some fun things I want to share, the Rock Talk, and then that should bring us up to where Dan is, but if it doesn't, I've got Photoshop already open, so we can work on that stuff until Dan possibly shows up. Fingers crossed. Here comes the trailer for the game. This goes out to Judith Butler's lover. Hopefully Judith Butler's lover can rejoin us at some point. And away we go.
Crimson, Ontario was once a prosperous, lively mining town. But that was a long time ago. Now it's quiet, nearly deserted, and some folks aim to keep it that way. Nancy Maple is an aspiring mineralogist assigned to follow the trail of a dazzling diamond. An intriguing cast of characters has converged under one roof, each meaning to get their own way. Or else. Will Nancy untangle the mysteries and machinations before it's too late? Will the sleepy town of Crimson shine once more? Find out in The Crimson Diamond, an upcoming adventure game by Julia Minamata. The Crimson Diamond demo is available on Steam and itch.io for Windows PC and Mac OS.
Okie dokie. So there's that. One thing down, many other things to go. Oh, yeah. I will start off with developers update. Oh, Edenwaith, you're perfect. Perfect timing, Edenwaith. I was about to start developers update. Yeah, Edenwaith says, how many channel points does it take to get Julia to wear a hat on top of another hat, double hat bonus? Well, I guess if people redeemed hats off and then during that same 10-minute duration someone else redeemed, then there would be a double hat. Possibly. Perfect timing, yes. Chapter 7 is coming along. I am currently working on the test of knowledge bit, kind of like at the end of Dagger of Amon-Ra, where you get asked questions to see how well you understood what just happened or what you figured out. I don't know how many questions the Dagger of Amon-Ra question thing has. I should check. but I think I'm gonna have probably like 12 questions. Does that seem like a lot? Um, yeah, probably 12. 12 to 14 questions will be in the test of knowledge section. Hopefully, yeah. I'm kind of wondering if there's going to be weird pacing issues in the chapter because there's actually not really supposed to be gameplay, really, but there are some places where you can do some text input. Oh no, there's a cooldown. Okay, Gary Angelis, cooldown for the redeem. Okay, maybe I'll maybe I should remove the cooldown and we can just go bananas with that. It could be like 5 hats stuck down my head or something. Something for me to look at. Nicholas Patton, happy Crimson Tuesday. Good to see you. But yeah, that's going well. Um, After that part's done, I have the most of the writing is done too for the chapter. I'd say like 80% of the writing is done for the chapter beyond the test of knowledge stuff. There's still like some little scenes here and there that I have to flesh out with writing, but it's coming along. It's coming along really well. Nothing has really been a major impediment or obstacle, which is great. It's just straight sailing, smooth sailing is what I mean. Is how it's going. But I can't believe I had the hidden launch date for this game in November. It's just completely not realistic. None of the launch dates that I've said have been ever realistic or even close. You know, just as long as there isn't a question like, how many trees are on the screen to the east of the lodge? How many times have you changed the room so far? No, I promise. I promise it will be nothing like that. They will be fair questions. And I think possibly on somebody's first playthrough, they will have missed some things, which is actually a good thing, but not major things. Like major things you won't be able to miss. Just little detail things. Yeah, they won't be like, how many buttons are on Corvus's vest or something. Like, I'm not gonna ask that. Okay, moving onward. Let's move on to this first cool thing. This is something that was shared with us, was it last week or the week before? Time has been flying too quickly for me, but let's share this. This is awesome, and this is something Goemon-sama, who comes to chat occasionally, shared in just as a link, and I wanted to share it with you guys actually on the screen. Goemon-sama is an amazing illustrator and comics artist. There is a link to his WordPress site there, as well as his Ko-fi or Ko-fi.com link. Does amazing, beautiful artwork. And this was just this stunning piece that he shared with us the other day. And what it is, it's extremely specific of a piece of art. It is Nancy Maple in the Crystal Cavern of Altered Destiny, which we have been Let's Playing with together the past few weeks. And I love it so much. I think, and I wanted to show the Crystal Cavern here as well, because just such a good job interpreting what that scene is. Thank you so much, Goemon-sama. I don't know if you're here right now, but thank you so much for doing this. I love getting art like this in, and I will definitely be sharing this in the October. Oh my gosh, what day is today? Okay, 3rd. Okay, I still have some time. I thought I'd have to, I feel like I just finished the September one. But the art is bonkers, Pesco Brosov. You're absolutely right. Actually, I missed you come in. Yeah, happy Crimson Tuesday, Pesco Brosov. It's beautiful. It is October, and that's very upsetting, but at least it's not mid-October yet. But I'm going to definitely be putting this in the October Gazette with links and all the rest of that good stuff. That's the first thing I wanted to show. The second thing I wanted to show is, let's see, is this doesn't look like much of anything at all, but I think I can thank this for a pretty nice bump in my wish list over the past couple days. But Toying, happy Crimson Tuesday, good to see you. Yeah, I have to. Ooh, you know what? I can recover that image that you sent me the other day. Okay, first things first. I did not know this, but there is something called Screenshot Saturday Mondays, which is something that Alice O'Connor compiles for Rock Paper Shotgun. And Rock Paper Shotgun Alice was kind enough to include the Crimson Diamond in her recent roundup this week. And I was so overjoyed and excited about that. So thank you. I'm pretty sure Alice is not here watching, but thank you, Alice, and thank you, Rock Paper Shotgun, for having this space for indie games and kind of giving us more exposure to people. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate that. Moving onward. Oh yeah, this is okay. This is another fun thing that I do want to share. Yes, Meeping. Yeah, this is yeah. I learned about this because I actually have a Google alert set up for the Crimson Diamond, and like 90% of the time it's not related at all. But this is one of those few times when it was actually relevant, which I'm very happy about. Yeah, you know, Patong, before I forget, I have to. I mentioned that my iPad died the other day, and you gave me that beautiful solution for the edge of the table that I was working on, and I had it on a tab on the iPad, and then the iPad just spontaneously died. So I'm gonna grab that real quick now, cause just skip. I just want it. Just save to photos. Okay, good. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do this now because I don't want to forget and lose this in case this thing spontaneously decides to die again. Okay. Let us upload this. Upload. Oh, how come I can't? I can email this to myself. I can email this to myself right now. How do you do that? How do you? Oh, wait, here, this thing? Okay. Yep. Okay. Oh. How come there is no Gmail? I mean, Google Drive on. Oh, here it is. Let's listen to me narrate this whole thing. I'm sure it's fascinating. Okay, good. Okay, I think I've got it saved now. Okay. Okay. Good. Thank you. Thank you for toying. Here it is also again. Thank you. Okay, it's weird with this particular iPad. So I took it into the mall to one of those repair places, and the lady there, she looked at it and she like, you know, cleaned out the charge port and stuff like that. And she plugged it in and told me to come back 10 minutes later, and I did, and it was working, and I was overjoyed. And she said it might be a problem with the motherboard, in which case there's nothing we can do about it here, or it could be a problem with the battery. But if that happens again, come back and like take it to one of the other repair kiosks, because there's a number of these repair kiosks in the mall. But she told me the name of another one that would be able to replace the battery potentially. But it's weird because it's at 100% right now. It's plugged in, charging. But if I unplug it and I have it just running something like a video or something, it'll go down to like 83%, and then it will shut down. And it takes about literally 5 minutes for it to run down to 83% and then just shut down. I don't know what's going on here. I don't even know how to check the battery health on it, because when I look for where to check that on this iPad, I can't see it. And I could check the battery health on my phones, no problem. This particular, it's an iPad Pro first generation or something. I don't know if that's old, maybe, but they should have battery health listed. But for some reason, the lady at the mall, she does suspect it's a motherboard issue, but I'm just going to keep it plugged in here and just hope nothing bad happens to it again. But it's, you know, it keeps, these weird things keep happening. Even when it's completely plugged in, and if I'm watching something, sometimes it just drains to the 83% and then shuts down, even as it's plugged in. So I don't know what's going on with it. It's been acting up, but it's working for now. And I do have the Surface Pro 2 as my backup. Davoy, happy Crimson Tuesday. Good to see you. Goman-sama, happy Crimson Tuesday. Actually, yeah. Now that you're here, Goman-sama, let's just put that back up again. I showed this beautiful piece that you made the other week, Goman-sama, and I actually do have a little shortcut that people can visit to see the rest of your work and your coffee, your Ko-Fi coffee, right? It's icon's a mug, so I'm assuming coffee. Laser God, happy Crimson Tuesday. Sometimes iPads will feign death if they think there's a predator nearby. That would be just about as plausible an explanation as I could possibly come up with. I maybe the battery health is just completely gone. That could be it. Yeah, I eating with, honestly, I feel like probably the battery is probably like a goner. Yeah, this is Hardy Boys or Nancy Drew cover. It's gorgeous. I love it so much. So thank you again, Goman-sama, for doing this. This is lifeblood, like directly into my veins, right? Motivation and encouragement. No, don't apologize. No need to apologize. Fog, it's green. Battery health completely gone. That sounds right. Yeah. In which case, I don't know how much. Do you guys have a ballpark of how much it costs to replace an iPad battery? I have no idea. Yeah, this is gorgeous. Let's go on to the next thing. Now, I don't know if this other person is here, but we're going to start showing off this fun stuff. This is amazing. This is a program that Stream Regular Sakanakao wrote this Python program to simulate that Sierra draw effect on regular screens. Oh my gosh, Kifaga Screen says Google says it might be up to 8 years old. That sounds about right. Does that I read somewhere that apparently these batteries are only designed to live for 2 to 3 years. So, do we feel like prognosis is bad for this machine? Okay, Ian West says, but I agree with the repair person. If the electronics are going bad, probably not much that can be done for that. But if you have an applicable fixed store or an Apple store, you can check on the cost of an iPad battery. I check on estimates for that. Okay, so next time I find myself near a mall, near that mall, I will take it to that kiosk and ask them for like an estimate. And how much would be, like, I don't want to pay more than a couple $100. If it's more than that, then I probably wouldn't do it. Yeah, it's a really cool it's a cool effect. It's really fun. Okay, let's see. There's more than one, by the way. Sakanaka actually supplied a few of these. Yeah. I like seeing the fill go up like that. Neon Totem, there is a link to that Python program. Oh, Applesite gives estimates for repair costs. Okay, I will have to look into that too. Given its age, I don't mind if it's not. I don't take it to an authorized Apple repair place or not, but we'll see. iPad 11-inch iPad Pro estimate $149 US. Oh man. Yeah. Speaking of things, okay, Eating With, you weren't here when I was contemplating that Box of Rocks subscription from SciShow. That's $42 a month. Yikes. I know the special Carl. I know you guys do it the legit way with SCI Companion for the legit draw steps, and I'm not there. Oops. Oop, not that one. This one. 100% full respect. The special Carl is actually using SCI Companion for the Betrayed Alliance screens, so you get genuine vector graphics and draw steps. You're a purist at heart. Nothing but admiration. Nothing but admiration. These are fun though. I love these. And yeah, there is now. I don't know. I can't remember if Sakanakawa has He said I could share these screens. I'm not sure if he wants to share the program or not. I'm pretty sure he is, but I'll double check. And when I hear back about that, then yeah, I'll for sure share that. Bly Holtzen, happy Crimson Tuesday. Good to see you. Yeah, I like this is a fun little scene. And we'll call a few more. Yeah, there's a few more. This is the boat scene. This is as close as I'm probably ever gonna get to the draw step effect. I'm not. I tried. I told the special Carl. I tried for about 5 minutes in SCI Companion and I gave up. I just ran back to Photoshop, real quick. Yeah, Eden Way says, I love the drawing effects. When I first played the original King's Quest, it was the gray box version, which showed the slow drawing of each screen. Me too. I saw, mine was on like a Tandy 1000, and it had the draw effects. And I loved it. I loved it. It was like part of the magic. That's that part. What else yeah, other things to show. Okay, I think that's it. I think we're gonna get into Rock Talk, actually. We're gonna get into Rock Talk. Special Carl says, don't worry, Julia. My first 5 minutes were painful, too. Yeah. But you stuck with it. I love it. I love it. Maybe one day I will sit in front of it and make something with that. Because a part of me does want to do it the real way. Actually, the first day was painful. I'm sure. Okay, Eden with you. Your friends was a 10,000 SX. Yeah. Okay, moving on to Rock Talk. Let's get into Rock Talk. Rock Talk. Okay, I've mentioned to you guys every week since I went to the Bancroft Jamboree in Bancroft, Ontario, that I have picked up a number of treasures from Bancroft. And I'm kind of running out at this point of treasures to show you guys, but I have a couple left. This one and maybe one more left to show. And it is pyrite. 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 I've got a lot to say about pyrite. There's a lot of interesting stuff to talk about when it comes to pyrite. We're talking about pyrite, and this particular pyrite is from Quebec, another Quebec mine. Carl, you are blessed. Your province is blessed with mineral riches. The next day was already feeling more comfortable. Special process, the learning curve is quite fast. Okay, I might look at it. Like, that's on maybe my bucket list after I release my game. This is from Dunham, Quebec. From a place I believe is called the Marchland Quarry. And as you can see, these ones were $5 each. Another very well-priced specimen that I picked up. And look how good, these are nodule pyrite. And I looked up how these form, and it was very scientific. But basically what happens... Oh yeah, Beholton, yeah, the animations for the credit screens. Ooh, maybe. Pyrite is made of iron and sulfur. And as far as I can tell, the way that these nodules get formed is the iron becomes aqueous iron. Like it gets water, becomes a solution, like a watery solution. And then it finds like something to surround like a seed of something, like another rock, and then it kind of grows in all directions at the same time and makes these nodules, these really cool nodules. Yeah, Anyway says, Quebec is blessed with many beautiful rocks. Be wary that Nova Scotia doesn't get jealous and plunder Quebec's rocky riches. Well, yeah, we talked about Nova Scotia and how the Bay of Fundy is the best place in all of Canada for zeolites. Gorgeous zeolites in amazing colors and varieties. We covered all that other week. I do want to go to Bay of Fundy for that. I'd love to go to Quebec to see some of these other places. Ontario as well has mineral riches. I'm always gonna... It's always close at hand. You guys know I love my giant Almondine garnet. This is from Ontario. Ontario's no slouch either. And also, like, Northern Ontario did have those diamond mines for a little while. Yeah, so it's wonderful because all over the world you'll find amazing specimens of so many different things. But this particular pyrite, I bought one of these pyrites, these $5 pyrites. Oh, yeah, what's going on? Oh, whoops, my my Bluetooth keyboard was at the wrong... Oh, there we go, okay. I bought the one here at the bottom. You can see it's kind of got some of that matrix, that the rock that was found in around it. Now I picked that as a choice. You can notice that I probably picked the one here at the bottom row here on the left. That's the one I picked. There were ones that didn't have any of the matrix, that surrounding rock on it, but I actually like the look of that rock because it also gives you information about the kind of rock that it was found in. Quebec rocks, a fundy. Yeah, F-U-N-D-Y. Yeah, the massive tides. Yeah, the it will flow backwards and all this. It's really cool. It's a really cool place. Game dev Jeff, where I'm at, it's all sandstone. Sandstone can be beautiful too. And at the Royal Ontario Museum, there is a spectacular sandstone specimen that's a gigantic bulbous globular mass, and it's amazing to see. You've got clay for dirt. Eating Way says mountains haven't had riches, bunch of ghost towns for mining. Yeah, same here in Ontario as well. Same as Crimson, Ontario, of course. Ace, happy Crimson Tuesday. Yeah, and these two. So the top one is something I shared on Twitter a while back. This is a rock that has some pyrite inclusions you can see in there, that I was very, very pleased to find just on the lakeshore, Lake Ontario. We don't see a lot of, well, I don't see a lot of pyrite on the shores of Lake Ontario, and I look a lot. I look almost every week on the shores of Lake Ontario for rocks and things. And I actually want to show you the scale of these. This is the piece that I have here. And I've got some close-ups. You can see it's very sparkly. This particular area in here, that pyrite. And this is the pyrite that I bought. Which of course is much better in terms of rock to pyrite ratio. It's keying up, but you get the idea. But the bigger one was free, of course. But $5 is it's nearly free. Yes, Fool's Gold, Pascal Borisov. Yeah, we're going to talk about all that in a bit, including how to distinguish between pyrite and gold. Here's a close-up. You can see it's not, the color for one thing is different from actual gold. Usually, I mean, it comes in a variety of shades of yellow, but the color is definitely one of your first tip-offs that it's not actual gold. Here, yeah, this is it's how it's peeking out of. This is probably quartz or something, or calcite. I don't really know. I should know, and I probably asked, but I forgot. Here's that outside rock area. I love how it looks. It's like packaged. It's gift wrapped. This is the close-up of the pyrite rock that I got from the shores of Lake Ontario. And you can actually see there's so much going on in here. This is with the aid of the loop, of course. You can see, so there's some pyrite, but there's actually some weird, like, aqua blue crystals in here, and also some red crystals. It is actually close-up very beautiful, and there's a lot of stuff going on here. Anyway, says, I'm thinking of a scene from the Treasures of the Sierra Madre where the gold hunters find some fool's gold laying on the ground. Trying to find real gold was a lot more work. Well, there was a time when actually finding gold, you could just find gold, like alluvial gold particularly, like in rivers and stuff, it would just be there. Of course, we have to work a lot harder to find gold nowadays, but it used to be a lot easier to come by. Like Laser God, pyrite sushi, yeah, it looks delicious. Kind of looks like a nori wrapping. Ooh, deluxe tux pyrite is somewhat common in my area. I've actually found some in the wild. Nice. That's amazing. Yeah, it's not really in my area too much. Yes, exactly. Pascal Bro said pyrite, it's called pyrite or iron pyrite is indeed fool's gold. This is another close-up of, this is also the pyrite that I have, that I got for complete free on this shore. Yeah, iron and sulfur. It's pretty cool, and because it's made that way, it actually well, we'll get into it, but it used to be used to make sulfuric acid, I believe. That's one of its industrial uses, although that can now be synthesized. But that's the first set. The second set of examples are much more spectacular examples. Like, this is the stuff I grabbed off of Wikipedia. Clearly, yeah, this is not something that I just happened to come by. Amazing crystal structure. You can see it's got like these striations, like those lines along those faces, and that's one of the ways you can tell the difference between gold and pyrite. Gold is really soft, and it doesn't often have this type of like etching into it like this, the way that the pyrite would be. So that's one of the indicators that what you're seeing is probably not gold, if you see striations like that along a face like this. And additionally, pyrite is very well known for these beautiful, distinct crystal structures, like cubes especially. People love buying pyrite cubes. Pyrite often, if it's not a cube structure, it could be, yeah, like this, or other types of like very clear planes that you can see. Because gold is so soft, that's very, very rare. It's not often seen. Like 99% of the time, you're not going to find gold with any type of structure. It often just looks like a mass because of how soft it is. That's another indicator that it's probably not gold if you're seeing something like this. This is another example of pyrite where it's not characteristically, it's not the cube, but yeah, it's got very clear faces on it. And the color as well would indicate as well that it's probably not gold. I've got some pictures of some pure gold in this slideshow, and it's pretty clear the difference. These are gorgeous. Part of the reason I really like looking at samples like this is they do look like sculptures. And that's actually, that's kind of going to be my last piece that I have to show you guys off my Jamboree treasures. Most of my stuff is just like specific specimens like this, but my last one looks more sculptural, which I quite like. And we mentioned, yes, of course, fool's gold. Fool's gold. But what's kind of ironic is that sometimes trace amounts of gold can be found among fool's gold. What you're seeing here, the very middle of this, there's like this empty pocket here that used to have fool's gold in it that they then dissolved away. And the yellow that you're seeing on the inside is actually trace amounts of gold. They can occur together, which, as gold becomes more challenging to mine, this could be something that people look forward to. Exactly. Deluxe Tux gold is usually just an amorphous lump. Very rarely you can find crystal forms of gold. When I went to the British Museum and the mineralogy exhibits, they have some rare forms of certain things. And they did have crystallized gold, which, yes, exceedingly rare to find. This is something else that's cool that can happen. This is an ammonite fossil. and it is got replacement minerals in the fossil. So sometimes you can get these spectacular things where it's just filled with any type of mineral, not necessarily pyrite. All kinds of other minerals can do this, but really beautiful piece. These are all Wikipedia. This another we talked about sculpture. This is a beautiful, completely natural sculpture of iron pyrite as well. This one as well. This has got quartz at the bottom. That's what the white crystal, the clear crystals are at the bottom. And this is again one of those ones you can see those striations, those lines that are on those crystal faces that would indicate pyrite more than gold would be. Yeah, this is amazing. It's beautiful. Yeah, absolutely stunning pieces. This is an interesting one. This is this is from Sparta, Illinois. This is a radiating form of pyrite. Very unusual shape. It's found in narrow seams of shale in coal mining near 300 foot below ground level. Scientists don't actually know why it forms like this. One of the theories is that the prevailing theory is that this is actually like that ammonite I showed you. It's a replacement. It's a replacement of the fossil that had originally existed. The ammonite had that influx of the pyrite crystals. This was once a fossil, kind of like fossilized wood or like other ammonite fossils. So this of an unidentified life form, like prehistoric life form, is the idea. Full silver. Yeah, Mica 11K, Simon K 1176. Happy Crimson Good Tuesday. Yeah, Mica comes in a lot of different colors. Mica can also look very, very gold-like. Fossilized watermelon, exploded apple. Yeah, they don't know what this is. They don't know how these are formed, which is kind of amazing that there are still secrets to be revealed. And this is another beautiful example of that, yeah, how fossils can be replaced by minerals. These are Paraspifer bonaceri fossils that have now been replaced by pyrite. And they look like sculptures, right? I mean, they're completely amazing. But this is something that was naturally occurring. This is not a pair, by the way. This is just the same one, opposite sides. These occurred in the Devonian period between 416 and 359.2 million years ago. Kind of wonderful stuff. Really wonderful. Pyrite actually does have it's not used often in jewelry, but it was fairly popular in jewelry, especially during the Victorian era. It's actually called marcasite jewelry, which is kind of confusing because there is a mineral called marcasite, but the mineral called marcasite is not in marcasite jewelry. Marcasite jewelry is actually small, faceted pyrite that they then set usually in silver. Oh, did it give, Laser God, did it do a good job with the science name? I'm going to say it again. Paraspifer bonaceri. It's not that great. It tried. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. This is another example of marcasite jewelry, which, yes, is iron pyrite. Little bits of faceted iron pyrite. Oh, Simon 11K76. I was digging a 60-foot ditch in my backyard and found lots of mica. Thought I found a gold mine. Oh, no. Did you verify that it was mica? In fact. And this is gold. This is what gold can look like. This is a 4-pound gold nugget from Australia. And often, if you find a quantity of gold, it'll look like something like this. Hopefully, if you find something like this, it'll look more like this. Which is kind of, yeah, just a blob. Gold is very malleable. It's extremely soft. Here's a close-up of some gold nuggets, more gold nuggets. Yeah, they just kind of usually just kind of turn out this way, in fact. But what's interesting is it does come in crystal form. And this one here, this is a gold crystal, the world's largest crystal of gold on the far left. 217.78 grams. Although, yeah, I guess gold can also be in a crystal. Trapezohedral gold crystal shape, very rarely. That's the world's largest one. My nose is itchy. And then also this one here that they have yet to verify as being a crystal of gold. These were found in Venezuela. The middle one is a D20 die, exactly. Okay, yeah. Simon K. 1176 said it had cleavage site and it would break apart in sheets. Think it was mica, but definitely wasn't gold. Yeah, mica very characteristically does cleave in sheets. So yes, gold would definitely not do that. And this is John Rakoven, a professor of geology at Miami University. And that's to give you an idea of the scale of the size of the gold crystal, the world's largest gold crystal. Very, very, very rare thing to see. And what's great about this is it gives an opportunity to study the crystal structure because it's so rare that there's not often that chance. So hopefully they'll learn all kinds of interesting things. And I think that's it for the rock talk for pyrite. Oh, you know what? Let me just read through my notes to see if I didn't miss anything here. Okay, pyrite. Let's actually go back to a beautiful looking specimen of pyrite as I read over the notes that I missed. Yeah, how about this? Okay. It comes from from PYR, pyre of Greek for the word fire. Pyrite emits sparks when struck by iron. And actually, it was used as a kind of a flint and tinder type of arrangement by the native people of the American Southwest. They would use this. Oh no, they actually use this as mirrors because of how highly reflective it is. The native people of the American Southwest would set polished slices of this into wood frames as mirrors. Let's see here. Yes, commonly as a sulfur source in manufacture of sulfuric acid, very widespread worldwide. It is got a Mohs hardness of 6 to 6.5. Here's the part that's interesting. The streak of this mineral is greenish black to brownish black. And I would say the vast majority of minerals that you would streak, and by streak testing what it means is taking like an unglazed ceramic tile and scraping the rock across it. Most things will streak white, or if they're harder than the ceramic tile, they won't streak at all, which is called, like, I think colorless streaking. But stuff that has iron in it can often have different colors. Like hematite, if you streak hematite, it streaks red because of the iron content. And this will streak greenish black, which would be another way to tell if this was gold or iron pyrite. If it streaks greenish black, it's not gold. Scantron, have a good evening. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Oh, the special Carl, thank you so much for dropping by. Again, congratulations on the wonderful $107 Adventure Game Challenge entry D-List Diva. You guys did a fantastic job. I'm going to put that link in one more time for those all the games, and then specifically a link to D-List Diva. Oh. Okay. Nicholas Patton says, here's another fact about marcasite. Its refractive index is 1.81, shares the same refractive index of garnet and pyrite. Now, is that the marcasite that's in marcasite jewelry or the actual mineral marcasite? It's very confusing, the way that they've set this up. Oh, Lazu Guts also says, a pyrite is a playwright whose scripts are all about baking pies. Thank you, Lazy God. Says MK, says, did you study under Saul Malone, geologist? Is that an actual person, or is it a reference that I'm missing? Because I'm just like a hobbyist, enthusiast. Okay. In the 16th and 17th century, pyrite was a source of ignition in early firearms, like in flintlock pistols and stuff. Yes, it can be used with flint as a form of tinder. And I think, let me see what else I have here. We went over how to distinguish between pyrite and gold already. As a quick review, pyrite is hard and brittle, and it will fracture unevenly. Gold is not brittle, it won't fracture really. It's very soft and malleable. It's just gonna like take that whatever pounding of a hammer or something. It's not gonna really break. Natural gold tends to be like blobby, and iron pyrite very commonly forms into crystal shapes. And also those striations you see on the face of the pyrite, those lines, you won't really see those in the gold. Color as well, and streaking, I don't know, I can't remember what color gold streaks. I'm going to assume yellow. and pyrite will streak greenish black to brownish black. Yes, yeah. At least we got pyre for use in firearms. Yeah. Pyrite, because the Greek word for fire is pyr. I don't know how to pronounce it, but okay, it's from Saul of the Mole Men. Very good show in the oddies. Oh, why is my nose so itchy? I'm so sorry. It's like there's dust or something. Okay, that concludes our rock talk. Let me just check. Okay, Dan has not said anything yet, so that's a good thing. But thank you again for being on the Rock Talk. Next week will be the conclusion of my Jamboree Treasures, my Bancroft Jamboree Treasures special presentations. I don't think I have anything really more. And I would have had Rock Box, but yeah, it was just a bit too pricey for me. I'd love to do it in the future sometime, though. Nicholas Patton redeemed. Hats off to you. Thank you so much, Nicholas Patton. Let's mix it up a little bit. Okay. All right. Why don't we do one of these? My famous bucket hat. All right. I do have a fourth wall store that you can get a bucket hat of your own or a bucket shirt of your own, which have been enjoyed by a number of adventure game folk, including Robot Spacer and Adventure Game Geek and One Short Eye and who else? I'm not sure. Other people on the internet. I actually, you know what? I should wear the shirt at some point. Oh, and that reminds me, one more thing. Did I show you guys the completed cross stitch yet? I'm gonna do that because I can do that, and then we're gonna get to business. We're gonna get to doing a bit of work, actually. Julie Halloween. Okay. All right. Oh, let me turn off that. Filters. Okay. Yeah, I think I did show you guys this, which is this is the completed, the Legend of the Sword cross stitch. But I actually also have these, which are kind of like a test strip of the EGA colors that I do end up using. This one is the palette, this one here is the palette that I use for all the EGA stuff I've done so far. And this was kind of like an alternative palette that it's kind of hard to tell, but most of those colors are different from these colors. The grays are the same and the yellow is the same, but all the other colors are different. And the light's kind of blowing those out, not looking too good, but I was trying to see with the vast array of embroidery thread colors that I have still, if I could come up with some alternative EGA palette, and I feel like I've done a pretty good job, so I'm gonna kind of put that to rest. All right. Yes, oh yes, just a Jeffy has a bucket shirt, of course. Yeah, eating with, good point. It looks more pleasant than EGA. Okay. Let's get into some art, I guess, because Dan, when usually Dan comes to join us, it usually comes around 9:30. So. Well, the palette, this is as close as I could get to EGA. Of course, we're never going to get to EGA in real life. It's just a display palette only. Actually, well, that's not true. Like, if you really wanted to go above and beyond, you could get Pantone colors of all 16 colors and do like a 16 color pass on a printer, which would cost so much money. But you could do that. I don't think anyone's going to do that, though. Thanks, Pascal Versive. Oh, nose. Haha. Oh, Scantron, oh good. Yeah, you're working on your Crimson Diamond bucket painting, trying to finish 1 or 2 other projects. Nice. Good luck to your friends on your renovation. On their renovation. Let's move on. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, you should see Photoshop now. And good. You don't have to see a big version of me scratching my nose. Yeah, this was actually, I opened one of these, one of the gifts up. That Sakana Kao made, just so I could see what it looks like, each GIF, each layer. And it looks like there's 179 layers of this thing. Though I do want it to go faster, so let's make it go faster. And also say, yeah, say something if you don't see anything at all. 0.1, let's cut that in half. Here we go. Simon K 1176. No, these are all hand done. That's all hand done. I know, but you could easily, much more easily do this stuff with an embroidery machine. A beefy Xerox printer so I can do precise Pantone colors. You would probably need to do like a press, set it up on an actual press like a Heidelberg or something, and it would cost so much money. Oh, but Blahotzen says there's some super saturated pigments around these days. I bet you could get screen accurate vibrancy. Maybe. I've tried to get screen accurate vibrancy with polymer clay, embroidery thread, and seed beads, glass seed beads. I think the glass seed beads probably would be closest if you shine light through them. All right, let's move on. I do love those fills. I'm gonna look at this all the way through one more time and then we're gonna get onto it. You have half an hour of work time. I'm going to appreciate and enjoy Sakurai Kao's awesome programming. Okay. Onward. Here we are. Okay. We were working on started working on the background things. Like this the voodoo ladies woven baskets. And I started off with a guide, like an ellipsed guide here. But yeah, it's pretty much only really as a guide. I'm gonna probably start breaking all those rules for it. That's how, oh cool, that's how the old microzine games would feel. Okay, Simon K 1176. I didn't realize that. Yeah. I've not, there's so much I don't know about games and stuff. Like for instance, yeah, I've never really had a console growing up. I only had my only exposure to Nintendo games were the handhelds. So I'm missing out on a lot of game knowledge like Final Fantasy and stuff like that. Oh, you know what? Okay. Oh, yeah, I need why? What? Okay. I want to get a close-up of the one that I already have there. And here. Okay. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I do like to get close. Just look how minimalist that is. Perfectly effective. Let's, what's this? Good basket color. Let's get it. Yeah, let's just work in basket color a little bit more. Here we go. Checking, just one more check of the messages. Dan, nothing from Dan yet, which is good. Okay. This woven look, I will eventually get in pixel by pixel and start, you know, kind of doing this, because these like wicker patterns are kind of, do have dimension to them? Like that is what it's probably going to end up looking like. And even the ones here around the corner are going to have that. Oh no, what's happening? I'm on brush, right? What's happening? Okay, I'm on brush. Oh, is this because... No, that should work. What's going on? Okay, it is. So I'm just going to start roughing in what I want this to actually look like with the skeleton of the ellipses underneath. Ah, Nicholas Patton. I'm curious if Nancy has a birthstone. I actually don't. I actually don't know Nancy's birthday. Hmm. You think it would be diamonds or something, I guess, but I don't know. Um. Huh. What would Nancy be if she was Sakana Cow? Happy Crimson Tuesday. Okay, yeah. Now, now that Sakana Cow is actually here, let's quickly just go over through those things again. Now, Sakana Cow, we were happily showing off some of your awesome work today, and the people and Neon Totem was asking about if your Python program for doing the GIFs, if that's something you want to share, and if it's something you want to share, please do drop the link to that. But I also mentioned that you have a website where you have all like your other stuff that you've done over the years, and I did show boo boo boo. Turn off pyrite. I did show yeah, your wonderful animated versions of this of the Crimson Diamond images. Okay, you need to do some preparation first. Fantastic. Okay, yeah. Let me know. And of course, I guess I wanted to ask you. I mentioned to these guys I would do it. Well, yeah, actually, would it be okay if I shared some of these gifts in the next Gazette? I probably wouldn't share all of them, but if that'd be okay. And by that time, hopefully, you'll have the program all set, so I can share that as well. Yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool. The drawing anime. So thank you so much for doing this. This is really awesome. Okay, thanks. Okay, Sakanaka says I can use the gifts anywhere. Like, nice. Okay, yeah, I will definitely be sharing these. I'll even share them probably also just on Twitter and stuff too. With whatever links you want me to have. I just put your main one, but if there's anything else, any other links you want me to share, let me know. This is super cool though. And one more. Oh, Dave said, I actually have a few screens I would love to see these done with. Nice. There we go. Alright. You know what would be cool, actually? I should actually have some of these as my background sometimes. For streaming, because I always feel like I keep using the same things. Okay, back to work. Back to work. And I think it's a hats off. Time off. Okay. Yeah, we're trying to make this this whole thing. And my nose is still itchy and it's driving me crazy. Sakanaka says you could generate really slow versions of them too, like the parameters are very configurable. Yeah, I opened one of the GIFs in Photoshop, and if I wanted to change the timing on them, then I could probably just change the timing there too. Snowy P, happy Crimson Tuesday. How are you doing? Are you working on any runs or anything? Oh my goodness. And I guess I should turn off this bag thing because it's kind of throwing me off. And the jewels. Gem balls. I'm not going to remember where all this stuff is. That's my problem though. I'm not going to turn that off because I lost the bag already. Oh no. It's just... Yeah, let's just leave that for now. I'm going to forget where that is. And I don't want to. Because my layer discipline is very poor. Oh, nice. Okay, Sakanox said not just the timing of the GIF, you could change how many pixels will update per frame, that kind of thing. Oh my goodness. Awesome. Thank you. Yes, this. Nice. That's really cool. I always admire the more technically minded people, because I don't know how to do anything. In fact, yeah, let's just fill this in here. I know just enough to make my game with Adventure Game Studio. Yeah, just draw over all this stuff. Oops, don't want that. And I will mask all this out after. Another way I like to use layer masks. Maybe Nancy likes pancakes, Neon Totem? I don't know. I don't know where that's coming from, but I love pancakes. Okay, Snowpea says, I've been meaning to get back on some longbow running soon. Going to see what can be done on any percent GOG official Scum VM category. Nice. Oh, come on. I clearly didn't want to move that there. What is... Oh. Oh, something stuck. That was weird. I think it might have to do with some kind of a weird lag that's happening. Oh, the part of the... Oh, this part you're working on looks like pancakes. Oh, I mean, I haven't... When's the last time I had a pancake? Gosh darn it. Oh, man. Now I want pancakes. See, this part comes out because it's kind of, you know, the wicker kind of comes in and out and in again. Deluxe, don't you like breakfast foods in general? The secret of pancakes is to make two. Put a fried egg between them. Okay, I've never heard of that. Snowy P says, asks, do you celebrate Pancake Day in Canada? Yeah, in schools we do. I remember being in school and them celebrating Pancake Day, but I don't, not in like my regular, like non-school life has it been celebrated. This actually needs to start coming out sooner. Ooh, Autumn in the North Eating Way says, time for pumpkin pancakes. Artistic Cooley says you prefer waffles. I love waffles too. Waffles take a lot more work. Oh, nice, Dave. Well, you make some kind of breakfast thing every weekend? Oh, man. Yeah, I love breakfast foods too. I love like those like hashed potato hash or hash browns and bacon and sausage and eggs. I even like just toast, buttered toast. Okay, Slash Studio also vouches for eggs and pancakes together. Are you doing beignets, Day of War too? Oh my goodness. Oh wow, okay. Snowy P, more of a national event in the UK. Pancake Day? I'm all for it. I'm all for it. 42801. Happy Crimson Tuesday, by the way, says, just remember the first two or three never come out right. If you can make peace with that, it's a very rewarding process. Are you speaking of the waffles? I do like waffles, but also waffles like are thicker and there's more stuff to them, so I feel like I can't eat as many. Oh, pancakes? Okay, yeah, pancakes. Yeah, the first ones are like sacrificial pancakes. They're never going to be right. That's okay though. You're right. What about second breakfast? Bilku and Happy Crimson Tuesday, by the way. I'm gonna have to like get on in front of this the basket outline here. In fact, let's just put this one over. Yeah, because I'm gonna need this leading edge to be the brown. Because I don't tend to like when things are outlined completely. Beignets in New Orleans, nice. Second breakfast is cereal or butter toast. Okay, it's actually Artistic Ulysses. You actually are you engage in second breakfast. That's awesome. Oh, what is this? Why is this scratchy all of a sudden? The stylus. Pi Day, I guess Bilkun's a global thing, yeah. Yeah, but I don't really make pie, celebrate Pi Day with pie, making pie. Or really consuming pie. I think we've had this conversation in this chat before, but are you guys like cake people or pie people more? Scanton, any excuse to bake pie for me? I don't even think I've ever made a pie. I don't think I've ever baked pie. Oh, Nyantatum pie, Deluxe Tux cake. Both are good. Okay, you know what? Let's do a poll. How do we... Can I just do a poll on here? Hold on. Poll? No, I can't do that. Okay, wait. Dr. McKiller cookies. Happy Crimson Tuesday, by the way. Let's do a poll. I'm gonna do a poll. Wait. Let's change the camera. And let's do a poll. This is gonna require me to get onto my Twitch creator dashboard. Happy Crimson Tuesday, by the way. Oh, okay, second account. I like making pies more than making cookies, but eating I'll do either. Okay, we're gonna do a poll. I need to know. Because I've never baked a pie, but I've baked plenty of cakes. Depends on the mood to lean toward pie, 42801, cookies, Goman Sama. Scantron says, my grandmother used to always preserve veg and tomatoes, so I am pie-based. Ooh, eat it with banana cream pie. Okay, we're gonna do, okay, cakes, cookies, or pies will be the poll. Okay. Let's figure out how to do a poll on stream. While everything breaks, because, my computer is just hanging on. What is this the poll? Manage poll. Okay, let's do a poll. Create new poll. Question. Cakes, pies, or cookies? Which is your favorite to eat? We're specifying to eat. Okay, okay. Tux. No, adding cookies is cheating. It's a totally different category. It's like asking Android, Apple, or puppies. Okay, fine. We're gonna do... Okay. But telling why do you make me choose? Okay, I'm gonna make y'all choose. I'm gonna make... And actually, while I'm doing that, I'm gonna make sure, Patoing, that I have your edge, your table edge in my, Okay, good. I have the table edge saved in my Google Drive. It's safe and sound. Okay, fine. Cakes or pies? Okay, we're gonna do just cakes or pies. Cakes or pies. No cookies. Sorry to the cookie folk. There will be no peace. There will be no third option. Okay. Cakes. Pies. Which is your favorite to eat? Okay. We're not going to allow additional votes or any of this monkey business. I'm going to give this 2 minutes, okay? Start poll. Oh wow, your last D&D character was Cookie Folk. Cookies are the Ralph Nader of baked goods in this context. Okay, let's okay. There's the poll. 2 minutes, cakes or pies, cakes or pies. Okay. I'm gonna go back to work while that gets all hashed out. Actually, no, it's more fun to watch. I'm transfixed. Oh my gosh. Cakes or pies, cakes or pies. Wow, it's neck and neck, you guys. Neck and neck. Oh, Scantron says cookies were originally small bits of cake batter to test oven temperatures, if I recall correctly. That's amazing. That's amazing. You guys, it is like neck and neck, neck and neck. I haven't even voted yet. I should vote. How do I vote? Can I vote for my own thing? I don't. Is that a? I don't think. Can I vote? I don't think so. Yes, Cantron, they're both winners. We're all winners, actually. Okay, I can be the tiebreaker. Oh no, it's really even right now. It's really even. I don't. Where? Can I vote? Okay, let's see. Oh, I can vote. Okay. Okay, I will vote. I'm voting. I have voted. It is done. Okay, we're coming down to the wire. Coming down to the wire. Flux Tuck says, I like cakes, but my taste in pies is a lot narrower. I believe pecan pie is king of pies. Okay. That's it. That's it. Cakes have won with 59% of the vote. Congratulations, Cakes. You are the best. Does it even say? Can you see that anywhere? Go Cakes! Go Cakes! We won! We won something. Outrage, Zaganako says. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, cakes have a ton of variety, Blowholzen, it's true. The cakes that I make a really nice carrot cake. I make a really nice chocolate mousse cake. So that's studio. Way to go, cake folk! I also make I've made this matcha cake with mochi flour that's covered in dark chocolate ganache, and that's really good. Warm pecan pie. Okay, yes. Eden Way says pecan pie great, but one gets diabetes just by looking at one. Yeah, that's too sweet. It's honestly too sweet for me. Let's agree. Let's argue how to pronounce pecan. Pecan, pecan. Are there more ways? I guess I say pecan because I just said pecan. Pecan, 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 pecan. Anyone had a cake that's on top of a pie, Artistic Ulysses? Ah, Deavoy says the greatest cake we ever made was vegan tres leche. Somehow. Yes, Bill couldn't exactly. That's something I was going to mention. Yes, like Nancy, if she was sentient cake, she would have voted for cake, because cake, she would agree that her own form is best. Okay, Blauholzen says, I think we should say pecan, because it does sound funnier, and I think that's a perfectly good rationale to have. Good, Forte 801. Sounds like we need another poll. Pecan or pecan? Yeah, I guess I say pecan. Pecan. Pecan? Pecan? Pecan sounds like a word for urinal or toilet. Patoing, yes, it does. It does. And why not? No, don't get that near my food, I guess. Yes, the level 0 NPCs, we should be back this Thursday for Spooktober. And we're going to be, they're going to be picking up where they left off last Spooktober for, with Phantasmagoria. And I'll be joining them. I've never actually played Phantasmagoria, so, and I have watched some of their Let's Play of it. I'm kind of looking forward to that. Okay, 42801 says, I think pecan is a South American thing. Okay. Eaten with pecan as well. Some people also say pecan. Pecan. Deluxe like, yeah, there's probably a billion ways to say pecan. peeking sounds kind of adorable. Like you're just peeking. I'm just peeking. Just a little peek. Yeah, I honestly, yeah, because pie I think is more challenging because there's fruit involved and it's like liquidy. It can be too liquidy if you don't handle that, and I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I've ever baked a pie. That's weird. That's weird of me. Oh, 4 to 8 when you lived near a town named Pekin? Pekin? Was it Pekin or Pekin? Pekin? Doesn't have a great history. I'm sorry to hear that. A lot of places don't. Oh, Pekin, like, sort of like Pekin, China. Pekin, China. Isn't it Peking? Pekin? Peking? Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of these guidelines, at least on this, just because I feel like I've got the idea now. And it's kind of throwing me off. Pekin. Okay, Pekin. 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 Gotcha. It's an ethanol plant? Oh, gee. Oh, gee. That doesn't sound, yeah, like that would be a nice thing to live near. These, I think, need to be wider. I think... Though, let's look at these. Oh, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't. I just need them to be smaller, I think. I think this one's too big. And then this one comes like this, bigger. We were talking last week about Asbestos Quebec, though they have since changed the name. That's this certain words don't really have the best connotations. The brown and gray, dark gray is really pleasant combo. Tony says the one of the nicer ones. It's kind of harmonious, isn't it? I find it's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty. It's not like it clashes. It's not garish or glaring. I kind of quite like it myself. But I'm wondering. I'm not buying it yet. It's gonna. Yeah, it's got a way to go. I think this thing. Blahotson says, I recently heard someone insisting on pronouncing peanuts as peanuts. Has a baffling experience. Well, that could also be like a regional, like an accent too. Like, there's certain American accents that you can't tell the difference if they're saying tin or ten. They say it, they say tin, 9, 10, and not 10. Yeah, Patong, yeah, a lot of things do look burny, when you put it against the, brown, like the red. Although I kind of like that combination myself. Yes, the pin-pen merger. Yes, second cow, exactly. Would you like a pin? And then I think about, and we talked about this before, about how in like British English, you could actually hear the difference between Merry Christmas, Mary, and Bob, or what was the other one? So this, or marry. If you marry somebody, if you're merry or Mary. But we just now we kind of, they all sound the same now, and I guess for people who are that specific with their vowel sounds, that probably is kind of annoying. 4 to 801. I went to college with a girl who insisted the color you get when mixing yellow and red was orange. Orange. Yeah, there is oh my gosh, I was watching or listening to something where orange. Like there's no A, it's orange. Which I found fascinating. But we all kind of do that. Like I know in my own accent, I don't say butter, I say butter, which is kind of mealy mouthed, you know. Or better, get better, when it should be better. Tin. Tin was pronounced tin, yeah. Sounds like tin. Robot. Second icon says, for me, hot dog has two of the same vowel sounds. Hot dog, yeah. A lot of people have two different vowel sounds in there. Hot dog. Vowels is where things tend to get interesting. That's for sure. Hot dog? I can't. Hot. I can't do it. I can't imagine. A second outcast is another one that's commonly different in UK English is law versus father. Yeah, father, not father. Law, father. Law, father. Yeah, they're very specific with the vowels, I feel like. Father. Law. The law. The law. Button winds up being button. Yeah, Neon Totem. Button. I don't do the button. I think I do button. Button. Yeah, mountain. Yeah, we don't go mountain. We go mountain. Button. Did I just show you to get good? Did I? I don't think. Butter. Hot dog. A lot of things become glottal stops. When I freak, but happy Crimson Tuesday. Yeah, we're just we're having a fine time with playing with vowel sounds today. I feel like which is, let's give you a shout out. How are you doing tonight or today? I never remember anyone's ever their time zones. Hey, good to see you. Thanks so much for the raid. Bob Bloblaws Law Blog. The deep law. EST. Oh, perfect. You're the same as me. That's easy to remember. Okay, I'll try to remember. Have you had a good night? Dave, are you picking up some foreign speaking habits from Twitch now that people are asking me if I'm from another country? Law. It's fun. It's fun to play around with, you know, how to say stuff, because there's no like really right way. We like to pretend there is, but there isn't. Oh, cultic. I don't know cultic. But then again, I don't hardly play anything. But I've been trying to get better at that. Like I mentioned, I played Dealist Diva, George Broussard's The Third Wish, which is another jam game that he actually did a while ago now. And I played Cosmic Voids and finished Corruption Within, which I really liked. Really good research and like good descriptions of furniture, which I very much appreciated because I try to also give good descriptions of furniture in the Crimson Lodge. So I was very appreciative of that. Yeah, glottal stop can be big in distinguishing accents. Letter T in particular, yeah. Hoyd. That one's sort of New York accent where heard sounds like Hoyd. Apparently now how a lot of people talk in cowboy times. Hoyd. Yeah. Yeah, we do a lot of softening of the D into T. Yeah, we do. Oh, BMD nerd beat corruption within a month ago. I wish it was longer. Yeah, that it's really well done. Really well done. Like the puzzles, I felt smart because I could figure them out. So I think they were the perfect difficulty level for me. For other people, maybe too easy, but I'm not good at those. So yeah, I was perfect. That's the one thing, not the one thing, but that's one of the things that's kind of funny about watching Columbo is Columbo is set in California, like LA, and everyone talks like they're from New York for some reason. All the cops and stuff. And it's just weird. I guess just law enforcement, just that's just what they're expected to sound like. It's just like New York cops, Hoyd. I feel like this should be more aggressively toned. So let's actually take out all the brown parts here. Aline B, happy Crimson Tuesday. Good to see you. And never clinked. Yes, we soften the D. Never you mind. Oh, interesting. Bilkin says people from India harden English T into D, so the name Tom gets pronounced Dom. Oh, interesting. Anyway, says in the movie source code, it's supposed to take place on a Chicago train. There's a comedian on the train who sounds more like a stereotypical New Yorker instead. Well, maybe the comedian is from New York, or they say he's supposed to be from local? I'm just kind of avoiding the top of this lid because I don't want to have to deal with it. What did I do over here? Gee. Yeah, this is one of those things where this should not have the outline in it, actually. I do avoid that. Yeah, I have, the character Margot in my game is like French Canadian, so I try to, when I think of how she speaks, I try to think of a French Canadian cadence or choice of words or just lilt, but I don't like do the thing where you type the dialect out of what French would sound like to English people. I don't do that like they do in Colonel's Bequest and Dagger of Amon Ra. But I do think about that voice in my head when I'm writing her dialogue. Oh, Alinbi, I'm glad you like the texturing on the basket. Maybe more darkening to gray on the left corner. Yeah, I'm trying to pull that back. It's funny that you're saying that because I was actually just saying that like before you got on, where I'm like, I think I need to like pull the shadow back and make it darker. So you were on the same page with that one, I think. Oh yeah, so your coworker, yes, you can't tell us saying your name or a chat. Gotcha. Eileen B, does Margot swear in Quebecois? I don't think, does she? I don't think she does. But yeah, that's different from and like any other type of swearing. It's like, I mean, does she say merde? Maybe, or tabernacle? Or something? I don't know. Maybe I can't remember if she does or not. She probably doesn't. Oh, you like the written dialect, Eivor? Yeah, some people don't care for it. I just decided not to. But like I said, it's not to say I was still thinking in that same that way that, stereotypically people consider French people to sound like. I did think about that when I was writing her dialogue, so And I'm not offended if people like say her dialogue that way either, if they're acting her out or anything like that. But yeah, Goemon-sama as well says written dialect was a staple in comics for a good chunk of the 20th century. It depends on the context, but when done well, I like it. Ho 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 ho. Never like exactly. Saknaka says, feel like it others anyone who has that dialect. Yeah, so that's another thing, of course. There's so many considerations. I kind of decided against it, but for me, like, I tend not to mind myself, but like I would definitely not want to other anybody in that way. But it is hard to express that people have different accents. You have it can be, especially if you want to have that effect, which as a writer you could definitely want that. That's a desirable thing sometimes. Nicholas Patton says, question: a famous game character on modern consoles. Which would you like to draw official art, meaning with the owner's permission for in your style? Famous game character of modern consoles in my style? I don't know. The thing is, I don't really play that many modern games. The most modern game oh, that actually reminds me. Thank you for reminding me, Nicholas Patton, because I know that Twitter at least has had those topper charts of everyone's favorite 25 games or whatever, and I did do it because I was just thinking the most recent game I played is probably like Return of the Obra Dinn, which is 5 years old. I don't play a lot of modern stuff. Yeah, I did do a bit of Hades, but not necessarily in my style. More like just a palette, really. Oh, Patoing, Return of the Obra Dinn. It's like magic. It's magic. Yeah, definitely maybe start over. Definitely maybe. I talk like that a lot. Okay. Dave says they do some interesting things in Pentiment, where they write some things on older English and have an animation of it being erased and corrected to modern English for legibility. Oh, that's cute. Okay, actually, I do have another show and tell thing. I do. I have that game list thingy, games thing. I did do one, and I didn't really think about it too much. I do also love the look and feel of Return of the Obra Dinn. Gorgeous game. But yeah, this is not in any particular order or an order of preference or anything like that. This was just what I came up with as I was thinking of games that I've spent a lot of time on and or finished or whatever, really. So here's my list. Oh, I forgot to change my tag to art. Oops. I'm just realizing that now. Yeah, Obra Dinn, yeah, the dithering techniques in Obra Dinn, like technically, everything about it, masterpiece. Yeah, so here's mine. Okay, there's the Colonel's Bequest, of course. Text parse EGA adventure game, mystery adventure game. Secret of Monkey Island, of course, as well. Probably my favorite adventure game. Peasant's Quest, because it brought it back. It brought back text parser pixely adventure games in the Flash era, which was very exciting and very well done. Yes, the storytelling in Obra Dinn is amazing as well. Belka, you wouldn't care to read Tom Sawyer or Huckleberry Finn, because of the multiple written dialects that Mark Twain put into them. So when you go through them, it has to be very well acted, unabridged audiobooks. Nice. Pat Fraley did audiobook of nice. Yes, Peasant Quest with that. So this one is one, of course, I did finish it, but it's not like it was special in a different way, right? Because it was like bringing back something I hadn't seen in a long time, and it was bringing it back in this completely in Flash, like in a weird different platform. Yeah, okay, so let's keep going down here. Yeah, Aline B says Carmen Sandiego is such style goals. Never played any of them. I just want that coat. Where in Time, I played a lot of Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, but there's something about Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego, because you kind of are in this office building and you go to the different floors. You can like pour yourself coffee out of the machine, and it feels like a world of like a lived-in place, and that's really appealing to me, particularly for that one. Artistic Khaleesi's only two adventure gamers know about Peasant's Quest. Honestly, Day of War, these are just games that I really love. There's no ordering here. There's nothing. It's just chaos. It's just chaos. Complete chaos. Ooh, One-Eyed Freakbot reminds you of a really good horror text adventure you need to play called Theater. Okay, let me write that down. Theater. Horror text adventure game. game. Nice. The theme is just 25 games I really love. That's pretty much it, BMD nerd. Nothing else. Oh my gosh! Peasant's Quest 2 has been officially foreshadowed, Bilkun says. Huh. That's amazing. And Nicholas Patton says, fun fact, Carmen Sandiego made an appearance in Clue Finders, which I don't even know what that is. But I'm excited because I love Carmen Sandiego. Morrowind, I think out of all those Bethesda games, I probably played Morrowind the most. If not Daggerfall, potentially, but Morrowind, I'm pretty sure. Crusaders of the Dark Savant, one of my absolute favorite RPGs that I actually did finish, although I needed a walkthrough. Dark Sun's Shattered Lands, I talk about that one a lot. I love that one. It's kind of like Fallout before Fallout. In a really cool world. Quest for Glory, of course. I love the Quest for Glory series, but of course I had to pick the EGA text parser one. Return of the Obra Dinn. We just were talking about Fallout, finished. Yeah, RPG, wonderful. Great story and all that. You guys know this. Rise of the Dragon, which I played on stream. In EGA, it's just this perfect cyberpunk game. I'm very, very fond of it. Return to Zork is my only FMV game I've ever played. I have finished it. I do love that game. Yeah, Mouse was upper right is Wizardry 7. I also love Wizardry 8. I'm on the middle row now. So there's Return to Zork, World of Warcraft. I started in Burning Crusade. I played that game for like 7 or 8 years. And I did have a very good time. Stardew Valley I played a lot of. I played like 4 years of it, I guess. Oh, cool. Clue Finder is basically educational game series by the Learning Company. Clue Finder, I'm writing that down too. I find it impossible to make lists like this. Patong. So the thing is about these lists is that there's something called Topper 3 or something. If someone wants to put the link down, they make it really easy to actually physically make the list, but I don't mean like coming up with the ideas. You put a category game, and then you can put in their search bar whatever game it is, and then it auto-populates with thumbnails that you can then just click and stick into this chart. So it makes it super easy to actually make the chart. Coming up with what games to put in, of course, is another thing entirely. Where in Time, Carmen Sandiego. Wizorb is like Zelda plus Arkanoid. And I love it. I love Wizorb. It's made by Tribute Games. They're a Canadian company. If you don't know Wizorb, I highly recommend Wizorb. It's a really fun pixel art game. Oh, Bilkun, have a good evening. Good luck with the reading homework. Yeah, and then yeah, I'm glad if you can catch the VOD. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Yeah, I'm not Blahosen even trying to pick a favorite. Xenon, so second from the bottom, Xenon 2. I love that. It's one of those like space shooter games where you're scrolling up the screen, vertical scrolling, space shooter. That one's my absolute favorite one of those. It's actually got a weirdly limited palette of like grays and orange, which I find kind of compelling. And I really like the way the bosses and stuff look. I played a heck of a lot of Rampage, the DOS version. Love that game. The EGA version, of course, which is also like a weirdly limited EGA palette, but love that one. Gauntlet 2 is a wonderful hot seat mayhem. If you can get 3 people on the same keyboards, there's someone playing with the WASD, someone playing at the OIP kind of row, and then there's somebody playing on the arrow keys, and you can all kind of squish together, and it's ridiculous. That's a lot of fun. Oh, interesting. Patong says Xenon 2 was OG on the Amiga, which I guess is why it's quite limited in palette. I love the limited palette. That's probably why I love that one so much, is that I love a limited palette. Eileen B said, love Xenon 2, never got anywhere in it, but the palette is probably, it was originally an Amiga game. Yeah, it's actually, you can find there are cheat codes for a Xenon 2, and that's how I was able to get further into it, if not finish it. I can't remember, but I do distinctly remember there being some kind of cheat codes that I don't even know how I found. Oh, Patong says, speaking of Gauntlet, on Gauntlet, been playing Hammerwatch with a friend, a really good fun multiplayer. Hammerwatch. Then there's Winter Games. Well, I love all those games by Epix. I love Winter Games, Summer Games, California Games. Played those ones a lot. Very, very fond memories of those. We've talked about before how it's one of those places where you could hear like all the country's national anthems, which was kind of nice. There's a second one. There's a Xenon 2. There's a Xenon 3? Is there a Xenon 1? Oh, okay, no, Hammerfall 2. Gotcha. Okay, so Hammerwatch. Hammerfall, is that the city in World of Warcraft? Hammerwatch 2. Okay. Oh, there is Xenon as well. Nice. Xenon 1. Lode Runner, the original DOS Lode Runner in CGA. It's like a perfect game as far as I'm concerned. Bottom Row, Curse of Monkey Island. Really, of course, amazing adventure game. Stunning soundtrack. Day of the Tentacle. Archon or Archon. I say call it Archon. That weird battle chess where you fight the other person in real time. Love that game. Super old. You Don't Know Jack, I played a heck of a lot out of. So that has to be on there too. And King's Quest 4. T-Side Tenji, Happy Crimson Good Tuesday. Yeah. Archon, there's something really awesome about that game. Really, really awesome. Hard, it's hard CH? Okay, Archon. Archon. Yeah, I was like pretty young, so I just pronounced it however. But Archon. Archon, fair enough. One of the few games I would call perfect is Tetris. Patoing, yes, that is true. Tetris is perfect. And one of those games where, yeah, it doesn't have a story. You don't need a story in a game. We try to put stories in games all the time, but if it's that pure, it doesn't need anything. It's just mechanics, and that's wonderful. But that's my 25 list of whatever games, good games, the games I like, games I spent a lot of time on, games that made a big impression. Anyway. That reminded me. Thank you for reminding me, Nicholas Patton, that I did prepare this for stream, but I just completely forgot. Oh, let's see about Dan. It's actually past Dan time, so I wonder if we're gonna have a Dan tonight. Nothing, no news. No news from Dan, so we're gonna move back into work on this basket. Ooh, basket. Here's the basket. Yes, Eating Away at Tetris, my favorite game on the Game Boy. Of course, it shipped with that. The OG Game Boy. Yeah, I still have mine. Yeah. Patoing played all 3. I didn't even know there were 3 Archon games. Oh my goodness. That's great. I need to know more. Played on the Commodore 64. I only had a VIC-20, but I only played, my only exposure to Archon was PC. Blaholzen, baklava. I love baklava. That's one of those things where I need a huge cup of green tea. Speaking of pecan pie, I think pecan pie and baklava are very similar in that sticky sweetness that I like occasionally, but I need something to wash it down. Thank you, Masmus. I'm glad you like the list. Oh, you still have a couple of Commodore 64s, a couple of VIC-20s. My VIC-20 is somewhere. I have no idea where it is, though. Oh, you know what? I should... Okay. Good. I gotta put my notifications off in the corner because I will forget. So I'm just glad I didn't miss any notifications. Okay. I'll do that. Arrange that. Okay, well, we're gonna have to tackle this lid sooner or later. Sooner or later. Scarabaeus. A one-eyed freak, but Scarabaeus. Scarabaeus? Your favorite game on the Commodore 64? Davor, have a good night. Happy Crimson Tuesday. As always, it's really good to see you. And good luck with all your stuff. All your projects. Yeah, let's, It's looking dimensional, but I feel like the weave is... It's really, like, far apart. Like, too far apart for me, I'm gonna say. It is dimensional, but it just feels like it's got so many gaps in it. I think maybe I need to add more layers or something. Let's just try that. Let's try that. Yeah, it's just it looks fine in the small one, but it's just... Oh yeah, unfortunately you need it. As much as you need. Good luck. Davor. Neon Totem, one of the strangest Commodore 64 games I remember is Star Paws. You're a dog that lands on different planets and hunts space birds. That's kind of great. Can I just... I don't know. I need to put more... But it's just not going to look right. It's not going to look right. What am I trying to do? Archon 3 is not even on Moby Games? I would think it should be, if not even just to be in relation to the classic. Yeah, I don't know. Like, let's look at the reference again for this. Yeah, it's just too dark. It's way too dark. I need to fix this. I need to fix it. Let's just move all these up. This weave needs to be tighter, I think. So I'm gonna start just doing moving up like this. Okay, that already, yeah, that could probably help. And then I'm gonna have to adjust, like, I'm gonna have to adjust the angles on these things. Yeah, exactly, Beholton. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Move them closer together, the layers. Yes, yes, yes. And then I'll put some more in between. Yeah. Read my mind. Or maybe you put it into my mind. Oh, some other new media I consumed recently is Wes Anderson did these short little films of Roald Dahl short stories. He did A Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar, The Ratcatcher, The Swan, and Poison. So far, I've only seen The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar and The Ratcatcher, and they're kind of cute. They're really cute, actually. They use like the same cast of actors and stuff, and sometimes they play repeated roles, but there's a lot of like talking to camera that's kind of a bit odd, and it's basically like a reading of the short story, but the way that the moving sets and everything are done, it's kind of cool. And I'm glad that they're short because I don't think you could deal with that for a full-length film. In case anyone else also likes Roald Dahl short stories, I enjoyed them a lot when I was a kid. You got your Benedict Gumber. You got your Benedict Cumberbatch. You got your Liam Neeson. You got your um, that comedian who was in Flight of the Conchords. His name is, I don't know. I can't remember. You got your Ben Kingsley. You got your Dev Patel. Yeah, they talk so fast. They are really rushed. Yeah. I wish they had not gone as fast. What's that guy's name in Flight of the Conchords that was in those? Jermaine. Thank you. Pango Ray. Darn, just like you beat me. Jermaine Clement. Thank you, Pango Ray. Yes, Jermaine Clement. He's also in there, which is nice. Yeah, I mean, but they are super, super fast. It's like a weird magic trick or something. But fun, fun to kind of just sit for, it's not too much of a commitment. But the writing, the yellow writing that is superimposed on the screen to tell you background about like what Roald Dahl's actual context for writing those stories is illegible. Yes, hi, good to see you. Thank you for Jermaine Clement. I actually never watched Flight of the Conchords, even though I hear good things. Ah, Neon Totem, happy Crimson Tuesday. You still believe in pie? I believe in pie too. It was not Pie's day today, but I'm sure on another channel things would have shook out much differently. And I do love pie too. We don't have to pick. That's the beauty of it. And pie believes in you. Let's see. I'm gonna check again my messages. Judging from the time, I don't imagine that Dan will be able to join us tonight. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see if he'll pop his head in. If not, of course, we can go into Altered Destiny, which I was saying that I probably will start looking at a walkthrough for that. And I do have a couple walkthroughs on my phone that I can consult, so we can get into that if we have no Dan. And then I have to pick another game, and which will, actually, it's actually pretty good timing because it's Spooktember, it's horror month. I could pick something. I think I have something lined up that looks suitable. That's another different pronunciation. Like, we say suitable, suit, and I think British would be suitable, suitable. Maybe. Yes, so this one actually we can put another band in here. Speaking of writing in dialects, Terry Pratchett has the Tiffany Aching series, which has like these little Scottish type of pixies that he writes with like Scottish brogues. Which is, it's I guess he kind of had to or something. But those seem okay. They're mighty good books too. I think, yeah, it's... Yeah, this is, I'm feeling better about this. Now that we're working on fixing this weave. Oh, Goman-san, I'm glad you think it's also looking better. Yeah. Yeah, it's what works at a distance is not gonna always work up close. I'm trying to like cheat this, but I think I'm gonna have to just completely redo. Because this one probably should be just end there. Oops. Oh, come now. There we go. Do this, and then this one should bridge that gap, because there should be... It should be like bricks. Okay. They're getting so much smaller. Oh, I should change my tag to art, in fact, even though we're going to probably be stopping this in about 25 minutes. Better late than never. Although, overall, the whole... Even when I do change this, when I do post when the videos are up on Twitch, they just get labeled as just chatting, because most of it's just chatting anyway. Which, I don't know what that means, but... Which is fine. Which is fine. Okay. Yeah, these... it feels like it's weirdly lining up and it's bothering me. I don't... It's going okay. It's going okay. Another thing I did over the weekend is I went through my Itch.io bundles because I've bought maybe I think 3 or 4 different bundles that have hundreds and hundreds of games in them, and I just went through them and I picked stuff to add to a collection called, a queue to play later or something. So I felt good about that. There's a ton of games I want to play. Mouse Miss, oh, that showed up on your Itch.io feed? Oh, that did? Really? So what did it say? Did it just tell you about the dozens of games I put on a collection or something? Oh, I didn't know that that would happen. But yeah, it's something I needed to kind of do. Oh wow, okay, if you follow someone, it tells you when they add games to a collection. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if your feed got bombarded with stuff that I was adding to my collection. I did not know that that worked like that. Oh, okay, so okay, it's okay. A lot of people add stuff all the time. Just a note that these are public. Okay, good to know. Good to know. There's always that paranoia of like, oh my gosh, did I do something incriminating that's now public? Or something like adding games to a list? Oh no. But I think I'm pretty safe. Yeah, I don't use Itch.io as much as I feel like I should because it is such a cool place. Not only, for getting like cool little games here and there, but also like those jams, like the $107 game jam and other kinds of jams. I need to take advantage of that all more because it's really cool. And I would love to do a jam eventually, but oh my gosh, like I don't know how those guys did D-List Diva and all these other people do these jams while they're also making games. I'm in awe. Okay, cool. Masuma says the itch feed is great for tracking new releases from people you follow. Okay, yeah, yeah, I do get those emails, which I do like when someone releases something new. Jam standards have been through the roof recently. Yeah, it's kind of amazing. I think it's so cool that people can make these fun little games because I like shorter games. I do. I like getting that little taste of a game. I've never been one of those people to want to sink hundreds of hours into something. Like I think it's great if people want to, but it's just never really been my thing. Um, Especially nowadays. But yeah, that's why I love these little bite-sized, cool little things, like little experiments. Ah, okay, Masmus says, I've been playing the new AGI co-op game that came out a few weeks ago, currently stuck. Yeah, that one, that was called something Haunt, right? I saw someone play that on YouTube. That was really cool. Is it a must play? Is it a must be co-op thing? That game? Uh. Oh, you can kind of control 2 people, I think. Like I saw the playthrough. I guess it can be kind of like Maniac Mansion like. We can kind of swap between them or something. A lively haunt. Thank you, Maximus. A lively haunt. I was halfway there. Okay, but yeah, you play solo controlling 2 people, so that's possible. Some co-op puzzles are fun though. Yeah, it's a really cool idea. And adds a whole other dimension. I feel like underneath the lid should be casting a shadow, so under the lid should be darker. More darker. Yeah, the lid ellipse is too perfect. Yeah, I kind of am going through all this now and making things look a little bit more messy. And yeah, the lid I've been avoiding because I know I'm going to have to work on that soon. This is probably a good time as any to do that. I just wanted to add the rest of this kind of like really rough lighting, and then I'm gonna get to that lid. I will. It's only like, yeah, that ellipse is really only meant as a guide. And yeah, let's put the gem bag back on top. Gem. Gem. Oh, it is there. Okay, I just have to put it in front. This is where things get messy. It should have been in front in the first place. Oh, you know what? I have like dithers on it, I think, that are not going to appreciate this. Oh well. It's all fixable. And then the gem balls also should be on top. I just like to take a look at what things are going to look like so I can be like, oh, don't worry, it's going to look not like that. It's going to be covered up mostly. And then I can feel better about myself and then remove it again and then get back to work. But honestly, these things should be above anyway. All those Nancy copies. Oh. Oh, I really went too far. Oh well. Okay, back. For trying, I just reminded by an ad why I don't watch any dubbed TV or cinema. Oh dear. Yeah, it's not... I don't either. I don't either. Okay, so gem stuff. In fact, let's just put those in its own group. I'd be curious what that was for. How do I group stuff again? Here. Gem, bag, and gems. Great. Okay. Yeah, let's look at that. Ooh, 14 more minutes before we alter our destinies. Oh no, Patong says in Germany everything gets dubbed and it is often not great. Oh boy. Of course, I can see the reasoning why dubbing can be a benefit, of course, but you know, for my own personal preference, I agree. Yeah, oh yeah, what I was doing was I was getting rid of the 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 word the outline here because I don't want it. But the gray at the bottom might not be so bad. Oh, but Aline B, I'm glad you're saying it looks good right now because I think it looks like a mess. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, like sometimes having something on in the background is helpful. Of course, other people, like, kids, of course, like you think of My Neighbor Totoro, like you can't really expect the kids that you'd want to watch that be able to do that and read captions. So I can understand dubbing, like kids' movies, and also people who, yeah, I mean, for whatever reason they don't want to read or they have vision problems, they can't read that well or that quickly. Dubbing is super important, of course. Absolutely. And yeah, people like preference too. Like, so it's perfectly legitimate as well. As some people don't like reading subtitles. Aline B says, "Is a lit a solid piece of wood? Feel like it would be partial shadow from the shelf. Yeah, it would. Yeah, no, it wouldn't be. Yeah, I've been avoiding it. Like you can see in this version, like the far away version, it's definitely not fully shaded. But I gotta work on that now. Yeah. Also, most I watch a lot of English stuff with subtitles too, because I don't want to miss what they're saying. And sometimes people mumble and stuff. And sometimes I want to eat something while I'm watching something and be able to still know what's going on. And the audio description option is also can be fun. And Petung says, I think it's getting there, the basket. Thank you. And yeah, Disney does the dubbing. Even still, I'm not crazy about the dubbing, but like, yeah, if you want your kids to watch My Neighbor Totoro, you need dub. You need a dub. And of course, it's done really well. Let's get into this darn basket lid. I've been putting it off because I don't want to do it. Yeah, with the pouch layer on, it's kind of nice. That's what we need to remember. Like, it's not going to be the focus of anything, really, so don't get too wrapped up in it. Yeah, honestly, yeah, most anime, not so much. I agree. There's just something that's really difficult to replicate delivery-wise, I feel like, almost just because of the way the language sounds or the way the actors perform. I don't know. It feels like certain things you can pull off in the Japanese, where if you take that with the same energy in English, it doesn't work for some reason, and I don't know what that is. So I definitely don't. I don't envy the job of the dubber. Also, like, Japanese is such an like propulsive, energetic. Well, I mean, English is too, but like Japanese can be really quick. I say that as I talk English really fast, so I don't know what I'm saying right now. Yeah, well, yeah, Patung, yeah, that's I'm trying to explain that and I can't, like the way that Japanese actors do things that don't work in English at all. Yeah, I don't like they'll make like sounds like "aw" or like "eh" or stuff like that. Like I don't know. I feel like there's more sound tone things like that in Japanese that don't translate well in English. Yeah, Maximus, I hear that the One Piece is a pretty good adaptation. What does your wife think about that live action adaptation? I've been avoiding it because of Cowboy Bebop was so horrible, like not well done. Um, but I have been hearing good things about the One Piece one. I'm just extremely reluctant to watch it. Fog is green. Does it lack sincerity in English? The melodrama feels more mellow than drama. Yeah, Patong says I studied a bunch of Japanese to know enough to know it does not work well. I'm not fluent or anything, but I'm familiar enough with Japanese. I'm also studying Japanese that I know it doesn't work well. But even if you don't know Japanese, apparently people can also feel that way. So yeah. Okay, the dreamy, fantastic vibe works very well. The actors are also great. Yeah, I hear very good things. I mean, I do have Netflix. I should check it out. And I have watched some One Piece. Not all of it, but some of it. Goemon saw me like the old English dub for Castle of Cagliostro, even though it's not that faithful. Bob Bergen is a good Lupin. Oh, yeah, I've never watched the dub version of that. Like, I've seen the dub version of Princess Mononoke because I saw it in the theater. And they were playing the dub version. But I've never seen that one in English. And when I saw Boy in the Huron, Huron, that was in Japanese with the captions. The probably Aline B to whatever you're saying. The lighting is actually coming in from the yeah, probably should be parallel. Yeah. Let's see here. Parallel with the okay, we're gonna do this. Oh shoot, that's not the right color. You gonna keep me honest over here? No, Aline B. This is why I like to do this stuff on stream, is because people they're like, yeah, you gotta. The feedback is appreciated. It is. That is praise coming from a Japanese person watching an English adaptation of a manga. I think I missed. I got distracted. Oh, cool. Some of the actors did their own dubs. That's cool. And Patoing says also a lot of subtlety when you pick up if you speak a bit of Japanese. No, but certain things get lost even in subs like Keigo, for example. So Keigo is a like polite speech, way of talking that indicates your social pecking order in a way, and also like how well you know somebody and stuff. Yeah, that's a whole other kettle of fish. Like there's different pronouns you can address people with, and different pronouns you can refer to yourself with depending on how you see yourself and how people see you. So there is like, for girls, you might say atashi. For I. Watashi is like very generic I. If you're like a boy or boyish or young, you'd say boku. If you're like an old businessman who works for Nerve, you might go ware ware. There's like a ton of different things, and also a lot of times school kids will refer to each other by their last names. Even, in grade school. And there's like in teen romances, there's like a huge plot point is when the two people refer to each other by their first names and not their last names. Deluxe Talks, have a wonderful evening. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Oh, Nicholas Patton enjoyed Tad the Lost Explorer. Is that dubbed Japanese? Oh no, you noticed something. The horizontal beam on the shelf on the big close-up and the small one. Horizontal beam on the top shelf. Yeah. I gotta fix that. I gotta fix it. I know. Patoing. No, we talked about that, I think, last week. And I'm like, I know. Oh, no, I have to fix it now. But it only makes sense. It makes more sense the way it is in the close-up. And now I gotta change it. I know. Oh, it's dubbed Spanish movie? Okay, gotcha. Keiko sounds southern. Oh, okay, your wife is Japanese. She likes One Piece. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, yes. So your wife likes the adaptation of One Piece. Washi is old people. Yeah. So that gets lost in how. That's one of the things that gets lost. Fog screen. I've been refereeing. My last name is on the back of my ref jersey. It still startles me when people refer to me by my last name. Yeah, it's just like, that's just how it is. Like when I went to Japanese school when I was like 7 or 8, like we called each other our last names. And like kids don't do that here in North America, right? So I've been watching a lot of Chibi Maruko-chan, which is like a little cute Japanese cartoon, and the kids are like in grade 3 and 4, and like yeah, they call each other their last names, and that's just how like that's the thing. That's how it is. Oh, okay. There's two dubbed animes you did like, Nicholas Patton. Kirby Right Back at Ya and Tenchi Muyo GXP. Oh, interesting, Foggers Green. He played football in high school. Only know some people by their last name. Interesting. Yeah, on the soccer team I played for just this past summer, we could pick whatever name we wanted on the back of our jersey, and I just put Julia on the back because I'm like, that's just helpful. But some people pick like nicknames, and some people's names I don't know what their real name is. So, because the thing is, there'd be like these team emails going out about like change of schedule or whatever, like our next game is, and then there's someone on there that whose name no one was called that name on the team when we were out playing. So I don't know who that person is on the team, on the actual team, and I still don't know. And Gary Ankles asked, "What if they have siblings in the same class?" They would call each other probably their first names, but like there are other people that you know, other people they would not call their first name. Putung says, I was watching the Japanese remake of Cube, significantly different than the original, and there is an older guy who bosses people around a bit. In one scene, a guy says something to him, and then after a pause says desu at the end. Something that does not really localize at all. It's weird, too, also, because, like, in I don't know if it's just Chibi Maruko-chan, but I also feel like other shows like that, sometimes characters have a cutesy way of speaking that does not work at all in English. Like, there's a character called Butaro in Chibi Maruko-chan, and his nose looks like a pig nose, and Buta is like pig in Japanese, and but almost all his sentences end with the syllable bu, and we don't have that in English. I don't know what that is, but that's just how he talks. And his parents have a pig nose, and his sister has a pig nose, and I think they all end their sentences with a bu. Like they'll go sayonara bu. It's really strange. Strange to me, but like it's natural for that particular show. What other people call both siblings? Oh, if what if two people are named Jennifer in the same class? Well, then you're calling them by their last name anyway, right? So it would only be like, if they have the same last name, and then you call them, I guess, like, I don't know, Nakazawa A, Nakazawa B. I don't know. Yeah. In Japanese is pretty pun heavy. It's really easy to make puns in Japanese because of the way that the language is. Oh, 10:30. Okay, so that means I don't have to work on this handle anymore. Oh my god, I hate the basket, by the way, right now. Yeah. I hate the basket right now. That's okay. That's okay. Um, let's save this to my Google Drive. It's okay. It's a work in progress. It doesn't have to look good. It's only on the screen for 3 seconds. All the things. All the copes, as the kids say. Saving, 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 save. I said yes, I want to save there. Oh, Google Drive is not found right now. That's promising. Okay, let's save to here. JM. Yes. Okay, great. Great. Okay. Oh no. Huh. What do we want to look at? Let's not look at this games thing anymore. Let's instead look at that awesome Goemon-sama art again. Goemon-sama says, while we're on this topic, do you know anything about the O prefix women get in old Japanese period women get in old Japanese period movies. I don't know about specifically in old Japanese period movies, but "o" is used like a lot just in general when you're calling somebody something, and I guess it's supposed to be more polite or something. Like you'd say "ne-san," which is like your older sister, but you can go "o-ne-san" or "ni-san," "o-ni-san," "ba-san," "o-ba-san." I think that's just more polite, but I don't know specifically in that context what the difference is. Or like saying "sa" in Japanese between every sentence, like something akin to "in it," "sa." Yeah, let's it's snack time now. I'm gonna leave this beautiful Goemon Sama piece up, and also links to Goemon Sama's other works if you're interested in seeing more of Goemon Sama's work and supporting Goemon Sama on Ko-fi.com. And I'm gonna mute myself and I'm gonna have snack time. And then we're gonna get into Alter Destiny. Oh, and I should pull up while I'm snacking a fresh old walkthrough because I feel like it's time. After we got dead ended last time, I think I'm pretty good with starting a walkthrough. So I'm gonna do all that. We're gonna leave this up. I'm gonna be here. Don't go anywhere. Yes. Okay. There's actually something else I kind of wanted to show. It's kind of a work in progress still, but I will show it anyway. Yeah, this Goman-sama has kindly provided also some details about this piece. Yeah, Patong noticed that it even captures the EGA vibe in a very, excuse me, subtle way, and that's 100% true. It does definitely look EGA, even her skin, very subtly. And yes, it's her canonically big head that does make her look younger than her years. And this is ink and gouache, is what Goman-sama said. Yeah, I actually wanted to show. This is a work in progress for me right now. I've shown you guys this piece of quartz that I found. And I've been trying to restring it and do a new wire wrap around it. This cord is kumihimo, which is a kind of Japanese braiding technique that uses like a foam disc. And this is a 8-strand kumihimo with this nice cord that I have. And right now this is a way too long necklace. But I'm planning on shortening this cord and then also doing a better wire wrap, because I'm not a good wire wrap person. This is pretty sloppy, but that's a work in progress. Now that I finished that Legend of the Sword cross stitch, I'm kind of trying to like redo some of my jewelry. This is way too long. I was using a hair tie to tie that back. Anyway, yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yes, the subtitle for the sequel to Return of the Crimson Diamond, the canonically big head. Yes, indeed. Okay, let me get into the Altered Destiny. Let's just turn off all these wonderful things. We're going to turn on the Altered Destiny stuff. Which is this. Just a reminder. Altered Destiny, you can buy this game, you can play it yourself. You might not need to if you're going to watch me play the thing, because I'm going to try to play as far as we can get in an hour with the walkthrough. You can buy this game on GOG, you can buy this on Steam. When you launch it, it's going to have a different color palette, but don't panic, you can make this EGA. If you launch the setup in DOSBox, you can change the graphic settings. You can also change the sound settings if you edit the BAT file. And I mentioned how to do that specifically in the comments on the VOD on my YouTube for this series, in case you do want to try this game yourself. And I'm using the MIDI version of this music, because the ad-lib version of the music was too realistic and it didn't work well for me for this alien planet. But I think I have Altered Destiny. Yeah. Oh no, that's not it. I didn't want to do an F. I wanted to do a D. AD. Yes, there's the links to Altered Destiny on GOG and on Steam. If you do want to play this yourself. Let's change our tag to Altered Destiny. Still only 44 followers. No increase in that since we started streaming this, but never you mind. Turn off this. Let's turn on the game audio, because this game does come in hard. And got to turn off this Altered Destiny stuff. Let's launch the Altered Destiny. See where we are. Patong asked, I think the VGA version of this is pretty subtle, right? Not a gradient redraw fest like a lot of the other VGA versions. Yeah, it's I don't remember what it looks like originally anymore. It's been way too long. Can I just load here? No, it won't let me. It's cracked, so you don't have to worry about checking a manual. Oh, Aline B says, as far as... Oh, okay. Is that too loud? Aline B says, as far as I know, the VGA is the exact same art assets as the EGA, with a different 16-color palette for each screen. Okay, Nicholas says, I think Twitch's game category following feature isn't great. Sometimes doesn't register when I try to follow something. Oh, that's too bad. Blaholtzen says, good volume. Everyone is... Are we all at peace with the current volume? Why don't we, because this is going to be our playthrough from the beginning with a walkthrough, why don't we just take it from the top? Because maybe some of you who've watched this have not seen the very beginning of this game. which is very strange. Alright. current volume hopefully is okay with everyone. But forever hold your peace. Here we go. Curiosity and the Cat Department. Have you played Alter Destiny before? No, I'm yours. Let's do it. PJ Barrett. Hey, hi Trudy. We still on for tonight at my place? I've done this before, but I'm gonna just do it again. What the heck? In case anyone only just watches this, the walkthrough. Trudy Foxlightner. I hope so. There's that all-night film festival on cable I wanted to see. Okay, tiny bit quieter, gotcha. That reminds me, I've got to get my TV at the shop on the way home. Hold on. Just a little bit quieter. How's that? Trudy says, well, don't be late. I'm bringing a little something special. This guy knows how to have a good time. Look at that Rubik's Cube and his executive toy. PJ replies, something special, eh? Sounds romantic. You know how I love your surprises. Looks like he's got one of those it's a crocodile polo shirt. Here we go. PJ Barrett. I need to spend more time at the health club. Look at that barbarian. It's great. It's great. I've heard of rough neighborhoods, but a sword slung across his back seems a bit much. This is one of the weirdest beginnings of a game I've ever seen. PJ says, I'm here for my TV. It's claim number 701. Big Bob Roy, 701? I think 701, eh? That big guy that what was just in here took 701. Look at the loving dithering on that TV screen. Ah? Ah? What? You gave him my TV? How could you just give him my TV? Maybe I must have got the slips mixed up. Why don't you take his as a loaner? It's one of them high-def models. He's not coming back for a while. He said he was going on a trip. Oh, if only he knew. His irritated facial expressions are pretty great. I can't decide if those are supposed to be sunglasses or glasses. I think they're supposed to be sunglasses. Wow, better get a move on. She'll be here pretty soon. Now let's see, she's bringing something special tonight, so I'd better wear the ones she gave me, the ones with the fleur-de-lis on them. This game is very shiny. It's a real nice chest of drawers. It's very like, yeah, of that era. I feel like. Hoing hoing. Ho 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 ho. Fleur-de-lis, n'est-ce pas? Was he washing up in the kitchen? He doesn't lock his door either. Well, I guess he's expecting her. Hi there, honey. Here's that little something special I mentioned. Why don't I slip into it while you warm up the TV? It just occurs to me that she got all dolled up to go to this guy's place to just watch TV all evening, and now she's immediately gonna, like, go change into her nightie. So all that effort she spent to, like, dress up, he only sees that for not even a minute. Bachelor having this neatly folded shirt's unrealistic. Woo! Yep. There's the bowl of popcorn that we start the game with. Janqua. Who are you? You are not the warrior who was summoned. You lack the stature and experience. Yeah, this is 80s Netflix and chill. It is. But if I knew it was going to be Netflix and chill, I wouldn't, like go to all the trouble like she did. Who are you? Where am I? What's going on? Look at the subtle face in that. That's real nice. I am Jianqua, and you float between here and there. Had I the power, I would send you back and summon the warrior we need, but you will have to do. Our time runs out. You warm up the TV. But that was a real thing, wasn't it? At some point? It's kind of fun how the bowl of popcorn, the popcorn's not floating out of that bowl. I'll have to do? For what? What's this about? It sure was, warming up the TV. The universe faces immediate destruction. My brother Helmar has had the Jewel of Light too long. It has begun to affect him, and he was untrained in its power, and an instability has started that will cause our destruction if you do not help. Warming up CRT screens, yeah. Grandma's TV always needed warming up when I was a kid. I don't remember needing to warm it up. Oh, anyway, says the TV I had in university at the end of its life needed that too. Well, Jianqua has apparently invented a TV that needs no warming up. It can just send you to an alternate dimension as soon as you turn it on. If you're powerful enough to summon me, why don't you fix the instability? Why do you need me? 50 kilogram, 24-inch CRT back in 2005. Took 15 minutes, holy cow, to get to normal brightness. I am imprisoned by Helmar. I could manage only this one task. It will take a stranger whose presence is unknown to Helmar to approach him. We entrust this task to you. You are our only hope. Find the Jewel of Light and wrest it from Helmar before we all perish. Now, after this intro, I'm not going to read everything out because we've kind of been through this, but it's just nice to just rehash this part. I like all the colored different stars. That tells you we're not, you know, in Kansas anymore. But how am I supposed to do that? Where is... Okay. Helmar or the Jewel. Hello! And there we are. I'm going to save. This is with walkthrough. October 3rd. 3rd with walk. Okay. So we're going to start with here. And it's funny because I started looking at this walkthrough and immediately I see something that we did not do and it would never have occurred to me to do. I'm very grateful that we're going to go this way. Okay. We have to walk under the arch and go down the steps. Walk up under the arch. Okay. Go down the steps, exit the dwelling, and go right. Okay. I'm trying to... Okay. Go down the steps. These steps, I'm assuming? Okay, read the sign. Read sign. Okay. Right. So this is basically private property. Be back much later. Oh, you can actually read these. Oh, I'm going to read this again. Anyway, it's fine. Thanks to the years you've spent watching PBS specials on the Japanese, Chinese, and hieroglyphic languages, you are able to apply your interpreting skills to these ideographs. The 3 sections of pimento leaf parchment seem to say, divining on small island, be back much later, private property. The light, this is it is very pleasant, and it's not a color I would have considered myself for the text boxes and stuff. Yeah, the lamp shading, yeah, Aline B, I can read everything because PBS, this is why public broadcasting is so important. Okay, exit the dwelling, exit. And go right. We did do that eventually, we did find that screen. Okay, walk over to the rock. Okay, go all the way over to continue right, then walk over and look at the rock and see some markings. Oh, I don't even remember seeing these markings before. Look, rock. They look a little like this. Oh, this is something, we've already opened this somehow on our own and I didn't even know this was a thing. But yeah. Okay, still no points. Okay, that's fine. Walk to the flat rock platform and wait for the thing to arrive. Oh god. It lets you, it lets you walk right off. Yeah, I do, BMD, I do feel obligated to read everything out. I'm just going to. I'm just going to go with it. Yeah, the shadow on under the letters is key. It could work otherwise, maybe. I don't know. Maybe there's enough of a difference. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna read everything out. I told myself I wouldn't, but I lied. Okay. Look, ruins. Ruins say do dash dot slash square off. Forget it. Look at creature. Which one do you mean, the transporter or Vinda? Look at Vinda. Vinda is an ancient, a master of foretelling and soothsaying. What's the difference? From this distance, that's about all you can tell. Talk, Vinda. Yeah, I'll get closer. Shadows under letters always good in your opinion? Yeah, because I guess it helps with any whatever color is underneath. The dark and the light are gonna help that legibility. Okay. We'll look at him now. Look, Vinda. Right. Talk, Vinda. You have great need to talk. I have greater need to channel wisdom. Ask what you will, stranger. Ask about Vinda. I have a talent trained and nurtured when I lived at the Order of the Jewel to do divinations. Ask about Diviner. I wouldn't have asked about Diviner. That's not even a word he said. Oh. It told me to do that in the walkthrough. To do a proper divination, I require an Indelibird. Ask about Order. It's a shame how their ranks have dwindled since Helmar took the Jewel of Light. Ask about Bird. I know that they are attracted to by pretty colors and live somewhere in the woods. If you choose to search for one, beware the natural springs. That's a mean pink eye. He's got like 4 hands and 40 grubby fingers to put in his eyes. It's 4 times as hard for him not to get it. Ask about colors. Bright colors, that's what the Indelibird craves. Ask about woods. What? It's funny because I would never have known to ask about these things because it doesn't mention any of this stuff. Woods? It is a long journey from here. Beware the natural springs that travel through them. Ask about springs. I have said to beware them. That is enough. Oh no, Arlene B. I wonder if the natural springs mean that spring that pollinated you. Yeah, I had a bottle of pigment. Yeah, I forget how I got that because none of this game makes sense. Okay, exit and walk. Leave. Bye. I wonder how actually long this is. Oh, do you think I can die? Gosh, I'm scared. Okay, save. Save. Okay, they haven't died. I don't know if this is 100% walkthrough. Oh, Maximus, are you looking at a different walkthrough? Oh no. Okay, I got the pigment from Tentro the Tic Tac Head. Gotcha. We're gonna visit him, like, next, actually. Speak of the devil. Let's speak of Tentro. I don't know. I just, the walkthrough I'm going on, Maximus, is the walkthrough king. Which, maybe it's not the king of walkthroughs, in fact. If you're saying that maybe I missed something. Go down the stairs and right into Tentro's shop. I don't know. Oh, shoot. No. It's weird because, yeah, you start losing control over your guy at weird times. 2 Tentros. I love this. This is like pure EGA love, this screen. Okay, Tentro's shop. Tic Tac Head. My man. Look at tube. This is a tube used for carrying frags. I love the reflective nature of this. Yeah, of course it is. Look at sphere. My story is long and arduous. The Longa were a hated tribe known for their violence. Their lands bordered on the Eula's land. The Longa might have survived if the prince hadn't shot his arrow true. A scroll in the Order of the Jewel tells more of this. Bottle. Bottle is used to hold the essence of the little frags. It still doesn't make sense the second time around. Take all. Can I just take them all? Take tube. Okay, I gotta get closer. Take all. I'm gonna just take all. Take all. Holding a frag is harder than it looks. Taken. Take sphere. Oh, did I take them all? No, it didn't. Take sphere. Gosh. Great. Take bottle. Oh yeah, I'm close enough to the bottle. The bottle's even further than the frag. Great. Save. I'll have 2 open for walkthrough. This music's pretty great though. Okay. Drop the sphere again? What? Look at the... Okay, take all items. Drop sphere? Again? I didn't even drop it once. Oh no! Okay, this is another walkthrough on GameSpot that goes completely different, so we have plan B. Okay. Okay. That's good to know, Mousimus. Okay. Look, Tentro. Aw, Tentro is a steady, gentle creature, tall and thin, always busy, always pursuing his goal of information dissemination. Talk to Tentro. Hello, my friend. I am busy, so please ask me what things you need to know. Nothing else. Ask about order. I have just finished a batch of invitation frags for them. Tube. That gruff but soft-hearted Allnar makes them for me. Bottle. The bottle contains indelible pigment, the same kind of brightly colored pigment I used to make these glorious frags. Indelible, like Indelibird? Pun? Oh, okay, you get points for picking up the sphere, but guess you don't actually need to carry it. Okay, gotcha. Okay, thank you, Libby. Yeah, that I know games that do that sometimes. Gotcha. Ask about... Oh, did I ask about frag? They are examples of what this frag technology can create. Fragments of information. Okay, cool. Walk back upstairs. Oh, shoot. Yeah, walk. Yep. Here we go. Go left. Go under arch. We gotta get to the other side now. Cause, yeah. Great. Now we gotta visit Allnar the Metal Shaper. This is pretty much, so far so good, right? Like, I've pretty much done everything so far. But now this is where things go kind of different, where I'm like, I can't believe I would not have known to do that. Okay. Look, Allnar. Allnar doesn't get a portrait. Allnar is a massive, powerfully built creature, a metal shaper. His palms secrete acid, which soften metals, making them pliable. Allnar can then mold the metal as if it were clay. Talk, Allnar. What is it that you want? I have better things to do than make idle chit-chat with puny ones, he says. Ask about order. I leave those things to others? Okay. Tube. Yes, I make tubes for that eraser head Tentro. The mechanism which makes them suck up the frags also makes them drop them when you point the tube. A clever device. Okay, bird. A cage might help you catch him, though why you would want to catch a bird is beyond me. So we do need to get a cage, which I did not have on my first playthrough. Ask about cage. It would be useful for some small animals. Okay, this is the part I don't know why I would do this, but make cage. We don't imprison animals here. I will make a small one for you, the warrior. Okay. But you have to take it, right? Okay, yeah. Okay, take sword. Oh, there's the cage. Take axe. Take cage. Look cage. This cage looks perfect for carrying small animals. Yeah, I missed that. I don't know how I would have. I guess I could have asked him about the bird, but anyway. Exit, go back to Tentros by going left under right. Okay. Okay. I gotta get the frags. Because I can do that. I know how to do that. Okay, time check. Okay, we have plenty of time. It would not have occurred to me to ask him to make a cage for me. Even if I knew to ask about the bird and then find out about the cage. Oh, you got the cage, Aline B. So I've maintained I'm not good at these games. Point tube, add frags. No, we did this, and it was magical, and I felt like a genius. Okay. Great. Exit, go up the stairs to the left. Position yourself near a floater. Get the small floater and leave this area. Yeah, so we did most of this except for the cage. I'm feeling not too bad about myself right now. Small floater. Remember, small floater is what we want. So I'll save it before we pick a floater. So we'll save it under this one. I think it's a pretty good puzzle that the big floaters will pull you up into the air and then you fall to your death. I actually quite like that as a puzzle. Didn't like it at the time though. Come on. I guess that was a little floater. Come on, another one please. There, okay, that's this big one, right? That's a big one. There it is. Grab floater? Grab, yeah, naturally, small floater. Yes. Okay. Great. I also felt like a genius when we figured this out. We got pretty far in this game, to be honest. I have like 93 points at the end of my last playthrough. Something. I like how his body, he goes in front of like the title bar. I think that's a really cute touch. Okay, go left. Can I? Okay, I can't escape it. I've probably asked that before. Go. Head. Okay, up and then right. Oh shoot, not the Hopla. Get away. Hopla. Okay, so here. Walk to the back of the screen and climb the web? Okay, no, I certainly didn't think of that. Climb. Look, can I look at web? Snowy P, I'm sorry if you already explained this. Why do you need to restart? Did you get into a soft locked situation? Yes, I did. I could have restored to an earlier part of the game. I guess I didn't have to restart from the beginning, but I was thinking more like for like video purposes. If someone just wanted to watch like a straight playthrough of this game, then they can just watch kind of from here instead of just watching me struggle. Okay, the web extends from the upper terrace to the base of the wooded area. Climb web. Judge Khan, happy Crimson Tuesday. Good to see you. Yeah, this I would not have... No. Figured. Yeah, we never came up here before. So let's look. Ground here is made of leaves from the trees, and it feels soft and springy beneath your slippered feet. Okay. Walk down and drop your cage. Okay, is there an animal there? What is that? Look, creature. Snurt is timid but curious creature who makes his home in the high terraces of the woods. What terrace? You know. So I'm gonna go to the bottom. Oh, there's the bird. Oh, shoot. Oh, come on. You know. Oh, shoot. This one. It's daylight savings time, that wonderful time of year when my schedule syncs up with the Crimson Tuesday. Fantastic. I didn't save it until here. I'm so sorry. I'm so glad that your schedule syncs up now, Judge Khan, at this time of year. We're gonna play our way through this game now. Except I'm gonna save it more so I don't lose progress in a silly way like that. Okay, well we'll look again. Aline B, we're gonna look and see if it prompts us at all to climb that web. Like here and nowhere else. I don't know. We're gonna look. Darn you, Hoopla. It doesn't mention a web. It doesn't mention a web. The gentle rushing of the water adds to the cascade's tumbling sounds, creating a symphony of natural music, unnatural in these alien woods. There's nothing but a web. Okay, after I climb this web, I will save it. It's not fair. We know not to do that nowadays. You gotta tell people about what they can do. If it's especially with a text parser. Because otherwise I could just click the hand everywhere. Oh, do they reuse the look? I didn't even see that. Look. Oh, no, this has a different thing. It's springy here. I wonder if I can go this way. I just want to explore this area. Okay, you can. Oh, yeah, you can. Actually, well, fine. Why don't we take a bit of a walk through this area? Can we walk through this water? Yeah, this is fine. Okay, just not a whirlpool. It's nice that they made this area that you can't do it. Okay. Right. Anyway. There's a whirlpool. I know I can't go there. How about here? Oh, behind I can go. Oh, okay, goes to the same place. Okay. Yeah, it's nice that I know. I didn't even finish that sentence. I will try a little bit to explore new areas that we haven't seen. Yes, perfect. Perfect emote. How about this way? Oh, there's another creature. Look, creature. Okay, there's something there. What's there? Look. The terrace is naturally bordered here by large vine growth. A small shell fallen from a nearby tree sits on the ground. I probably need to do that after. I'm gonna just do the bird first. Can I look creature? It's an elusive, slippery kind of bird. As birds go, attracted by strong smells and bright colors. Look, bird. Okay, so walk down and drop the cage. Just anywhere? Where'd you guys figure? I'm gonna still walk around a little. Nope. Okay. Probably here. Save. This is interesting because a lot of games, like adventure games, you can't really drop inventory items and have them show up on the ground like this, and it's actually part of a puzzle. It's kind of nice. Yeah, dark bits in the foreground add a lot of depth. Oh, drop cage. Oh, what? He saw just the right spot for it. Right in that whirlpool. Okay, I guess I should not stand there. That wasn't fair. I see just the right space for this. Okay, let's try it here. Yeah, yeah, this is very Space Quest feeling. Drop cage here. Don't. Okay, thank you. Bait cage with pigment. They would be tough to manage in its present state. What? Open cage? Bait cage. Bait cage with bottle? Pigment. It says pigment. With bottle? Open bottle. Bait the cage with the pigment. Set the trap. Set trap? Did that do something? Bait cage with pigment. That doesn't look like it's baited. Great. Look cage. Take cage. Okay, here we go. Figured it out eventually. Look cage now. Okay, Indelibird. Okay, great. Now we have to go to that other screen and pick up this shell. But before we do that, I just want to take a peek over here. No, never mind. It's a really lovely game. I do think it's... But just very, very hard. So this shell is what we do have to pick up next. Look, shell. It's a hollow seed shell that dropped from one of the vines. There's nothing in the seed shell. Take shell. I want the close-up. Give me the close-up. No, I guess sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't. Because sometimes if you look at your inventory, it gives you like an inventory item look. Yes, exactly. Indela. It's an Indelibird, Judge Khan. Indelibird, yep. Okay, we got the seed shell. Look, water. We had to get some of that water and not die. Looking at water always makes you remember when you and Trudy conserved water by showering together. Other than that, you see nothing special. Okay, now it's telling us to go carefully into the water, which does kill us sometimes, so I'm just gonna save it again. Okay. Fill shell with water. Look shell. Yeah, it doesn't want to give me a picture. I want a picture. Okay, now we have to climb it back down, go back to Crossroads. And take a large floater this time. Because we need both. We need the small floater to descend and the large floater to ascend, and that's really cool. Okay. I wonder if it's gonna kill me if I better safe than sorry. I'm just gonna keep saving. Climb down web. Climb web. Okay. Excellent. Hello. Oh, there he is. Great. Great. Can get out of Crystal Cave without the hoopa getting you. Go back to Crossroads. These are beautiful. These are my favorite screens in this game. Oh, look up? Oh. I wonder if you can look up at all. I'm going to try to look up here because there should be something to see here. Look up. Yeah, you can look up. It's kind of cool. But yeah, let's just, I'm going to save. Let's just save here, and I'm going to load real quick. Oh, maybe this one? I'll climb down, and then I do want to look up. Let's see if you can look up. Let's look up here. You see whatever's over your head. Okay, climb. Web. Can you smell everything? Yeah, that's another thing. I think you can smell in this game. And I will try to look up from here, because maybe there'll be some sort of cue to do something else. Smell room. Smell cave. You don't see a cave mouth here. Look up. You see the underside of the terrace over your head. Well, that's very helpful. Okay. So grab big floater. Fine then. Yeah, Aline, I like the suggestions. We've gotten some pretty funny suggestions. Especially when we were playing Legend of the Sword. Stuff like Kiss the Hunter, which ended up as a death, I believe. He did not take kindly to that. Flucus! Howdy! Happy Crimson Good Tuesday, Flucus. How you doing? Now when you want a floater. Oh, here we go. Take large floater. Floater. Shoot. Large. Floater. There's one right there. Yes. Arabello, hello, happy Crimson Tuesday to you. We're having a lovely time playing, we finally got a walkthrough out. We're playing through Altered Destiny. Seeing how far we can get in another 10 minutes, and then looking for someone to raid. It's been a good time. Dan was, possibly gonna come tonight, but looks like he wasn't able to make it. But we were able to fill the time quite nicely together, so always a good time. Oh shoot! Can I? Oh wait, does he let go of himself? Okay, there. I thought I had to do something. I forgot. Okay. Okay, so we have to go to we got to talk to Vinda again, because now we have the bird. We can get our sooth foretold. Our fortune soothed. And apparently we have to drop our axe and our sword here, so I'm not going to do that, and I'm going to see what happens if I don't do what I'm supposed to. So this is another interesting thought. Yeah, like dropping stuff is part of it. Like you have to do it. Not just because of the inventory limit. Let's save here. Okay, I'm not going to disarm myself, and I'm going to go across. Oh, shoot. That's kind of fun. No explanation either. Yeah, Flucus, yeah, it's supposed, I don't know, I think they're supposed to be sunglasses. But they just don't look like, they look weird. Nicholas Patton says, interesting, it seems that this is the second game made by the developers using the same engine. The first is called Less Manly and Search for the King. Yeah, these are the people that, they made other stuff. This is like a lesser known game, I guess. Drop axe. Yeah. Now we're allowed to go across. Oh, Patoing, good luck with your work. Thank you so much for dropping by. And yes, I've got the side of the table on file for when I want to try to get into making that adjustment. Happy Crimson Tuesday. It's always good to see you. Yeah. I'm excited about my sooth. See you. My nose is still itchy slightly. Great. Okay. Give bird to Vinda. Now I can, yes, let's do this. Give bird to Vinda. Oh, look at this. It's a little cutscene. Wonder how many points this is worth. That's the bottle of pigment, I think. Maximus. Okay, oh, I gotta ask. I thought this was some. Okay. Ask what. My fault. I'm supposed to ask him about divination now, and not just wait for something to happen. I don't have everything I need to begin. Let's see. A bird, some pigment, and something for the bird to leave its tracks on. I guess not. Okay, now I need something for the bird to walk on. That wasn't part of the agreement. Yeah, the flying animation when it came out of its nest, I quite like that, too. This was... So now we have to find something else. Leave and return to transporter. You should have told me this before. Okay, get sword and axe. Get small floater. Yeah, I've altered the deal. Pray don't alter it any further. Yeah, pretty much. We have to get off. We have to do the floater thing again. Okay. Oh, true, Aline B. Good point. A walkthrough might have done it this way to avoid the inventory limit. Yes. Take sword. Take axe. Great. Turn left twice, get small floater. That's the thing about these inventory limits. Ooh, there's one. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Ooh, bird reminds you of the beautiful animated short called Paradise Goemon, someone says. I don't remember that. I don't know if I've seen that. Kind of reminds me of the weird bird in Up, but that bird was like a flamingo more, I think. Wow, I'm skimming the Forest of Dreams section, and it looks like we did everything correctly there. So how do you like that? It was a team effort. Oh, NFB's website. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. National Film Board. Walk right. Okay, yeah. Walking right. Then go down to the grass, head left, down and right. Okay. How much more can we get done in 5 minutes? Down. I guess none of this stuff is useful. Yeah, now we have to do the sleepy part. Save it again. Yeah, the music is lovely here. You're correct, Arabella. Okay. Get in hammock. Dream. The usual dream. Oh wow, this time I don't remember Vinda saying his thing here. Pardon me for interrupting, but you must remember to always face fear straight on. Show no fear of your own. Stand immobile and show fear you know its source. Yeah, he did say that before. That's true. I gotta wake up. I gotta, like... Okay, there we go. Okay. So... Wake up. Great. Walk near the bottom and push the rocks. Okay, so save... Oops, wrong thing. It's okay. Push rocks. Climb rocks. Okay. Oh yeah, we did get a hint for the climb rocks. That's true. I didn't do this. We didn't do this all on our own. Look, Caliph. We know what your name is. We have the walkthrough. Look at this thing. Luella Caliph's life can be seen in her eyes, a hopeful but sorrow-filled existence. Talk, Caliph. Oh, thank you for coming. Oh, thank you. My mate is gone forever, and the only image I have of him I had is over there. Okay. Stand to right. What's going on? There it is over there on the other side of these horrible pits. I'll never get it. Oh, you will help, won't you? Oh, oh. Are you done? Please be done. Oh, thank you. Oh, how will I ever see my loved one's image? If you help me, I will reward you. Great. Let me walk. Okay. So we have to cut right tree with axe. Right 3. Okay. Then we have to cut left tree with axe. Great. Walk over and get image. Okay, so let's save. Fantastic. Take image. No. Great. Oh, we can drop axe now. Okay, great. Okay. Drop axe. Look image. It's a small picture of Caleb's mate, Luigissimo. Quite good looking too. Give image. Give image to Caleb. Gee. Oh gosh. There. Oh, whatever. Oh shoot! That's what I was afraid of. Oh my gosh, come on. I was... I'll save it as soon as I get back over the thing from the thing. Oh, take image. Just over there. Gosh. Oh, it's so frustrating. Okay. Save. This death is lurking in every corner. I'm not gonna look image. You don't get points for this. Give image to Caleb. Come on, don't do this to me. What? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll click on it. I'll click on her. That should get me close enough, right? Yes. Oh, thank you. This mirror is for you. When I had this, I was less lonely, but now I have a nicer image to look at. Take a mirror. Gosh. Okay. Climb rocks. Save. Yep, must exact it's pixely. There's something about this it's really hard to move in this game and it's really frustrating. Well, not really, but it's a little bit frustrating. Okay, after the second okay, after I wake up again, I'm gonna we're gonna be done for the night, I think, but well, I've got nearly as many points in 20 minutes. Go back to body, sleep again and wake up. Okay. Great. Save. October 3, walk to... Oh, darn. Oh my gosh, why? What's going on? October 3, walk with walk. Latest. Alright, yeah, this is going nice and smoothly. I don't anticipate any more deaths or trouble whatsoever, so... Happy Crimson Tuesday. I'm gonna look for someone to raid. Thank you so much for being here. Sorry about the Dan. You know, we know how Dan is. Sometimes we can get a Dan. This was a variable chance of Dan. And we did not luck out this time, but maybe next time. Whatever happens, you know, there's gonna be a Rock Talk. Maybe the last Rock Talk, the last Jamboree Rock Talk. And possibly a bit of pixel art and whatever else we can come up with. Go Munsama. Yes, thank you so much. For I'll do another shout out of not only you, Please check out Goemon-sama's work on that link there, WordPress, and at support Goemon-sama on coffee.com. We also have Sakana Cow, who programmed those amazing GIFs. There you can check out more of Sakana Cow's work at rainwarrior.ca. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you get, it's a roll of the dice. Sometimes you get dance, sometimes you get snake eyes. Yeah, we never know. But we hopefully will catch him another time. But thank you guys so much for being here as always. Happy Crimson Tuesday. You guys make my week. This is always real nice. Good game. Thank you everybody. Yeah, let's hang out with probably Robot Spacer, if I'm not gonna lie. But we should, we'll take a look. We will take a look at what's out there. And although I want to keep that music going. Although the music doesn't want to keep going when I task out. Eileen B, thank you for being here. Happy Crimson Tuesday. And have a good rest of your week. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Murder Club Part 8 is where Robot Spacer is right now. It's gonna be hard to say no. It's gonna be real hard to say no. Cause this could be his last stream of Murder Club. Yeah, the little Mac emoji is really cute. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where we're gonna end up. I just want to check one thing real quick. It's October. I don't think, looking at the schedule, my schedule, I'm gonna be in London October 31st, so there's probably not gonna be a stream there. We'll do Halloween stream the 24th, I suppose. We'll be all different, and we'll do something nice. Thank you for being here, Snowy P. Good luck with your Conquest of the Longbow attempts. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, what the heck? Hold on. I'm gonna set up this. We're gonna set up this game. We're gonna set up this raid. Is what I mean. Yeah, we're gonna do that. All right. Let's raid up Robot Spacer. I'll shout him out as well, of course. If you guys don't know Robot Spacer is absolutely one of my favorite streamers. Streams all kind of great stuff. Right now, currently working on Murder Club. He's been working on that for a while, and this could be it. So we have to see him conquer it. Raid, if possible. Really cool mystery game, really hard, and it was one of the games you guys suggested to me. And I was thinking about playing it, but yeah, it looks really hard, and it's a very tough game, and I'm very grateful that Robot Spacer is doing it so I don't have to do it. But we'll let Alter Destiny play us out. Let's see about this. And yeah, check out if you're interested in like Murder Club and other games by Rika Suzuki. If you look up interview with Rika Suzuki, you can find that on YouTube. It's a half-hour long. Wonderful showing a bunch of her older work as well. And I think she's working on something right now, which is kind of exciting. Okay. I will see you guys over there. Galera Dragon! Oh my gosh, happy Crimson Tuesday. We're just about to raid Robot Spacer. We're seconds away. I hope to see you there. Come join us, in fact. It's good. It's really good to see you. It's really good to see you. Alright, here we go with the raid. Have a wonderful night. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Bye, everybody.